For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim on the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. And for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim on the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and my only know it take time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim on the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. And for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim on the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
What up, ballers? We back out here in Evans, Washington for another AWA Wiffle Ball matchup. Tonight, we have two teams playing against each other who have never played each other in their history. We have the Central Cyclones and the Northern Nighthawks going at it tonight. It's going to be a good series. We got Dominic DeMiro on the mound and Evan Clugston as well for the Cyclones. Jack Blehouse will be on the mound for the Nighthawks. Let's get right into it. Dingers or nothing.
Deep. That is a grand slam. Jack Blehouse not ready to go home today. Deep. Gone. Deep. Gone. Walk on. Gone. Grand slam. Play a ball in the gap. What a play. What a play. Peter McNeil.
We back, ballers. Tonight we have the Central Cyclones and the Nighthawks going at it tonight. Both of these teams have not ever played against each other, so it'll be the first matchup in their history. It's going to be a good one out here tonight. On the mound for the Cyclones, we have Dominic DeMiro again, as always, and we also have Jack Blehouse on the mound for the defending World Series champion Nighthawks. I mean, these two guys have just been unbelievable all season. A lot of good things to say about them. You can see the stats there. Incredible, incredible pitchers. Going into the starting lineups for the Cyclones, here tonight we're going to have Evan Clugston, Dominic DeMiro, J.B. Rogers, Joachim Soderquist unfortunately will not be here tonight, and Jeremy Lankstead will be in his place. For the Nighthawks, we have Alex Umpleby. He's finally back after taking a couple of series off. Jack Blehouse is going to be on the mound and captaining the Nighthawks as always. Harry Stenberg, unfortunately, will not be here tonight, but Jackson Carr, who has been incredible for the Nighthawks since joining the team about a month ago, will be here tonight, and Trey Clugston, or as some of you may know him, Trey Slugston, is going to be rounding out the team for the Nighthawks.
Gone. Grand slam. Gap, what a play. Deep. Gone. Deep. Deep. Gone. Grand slam. The Stingers take game 2 in the gap. What a play. What a play. Peter McNeil.
All right, and I'm here with Northern Nighthawks player Alex Umpleby. He's finally back tonight. It's been a minute, Alex.
It has been.
You started the year off. You have a 6.47 ERA. You're leading the league, man. You're incredible. You've only played in 15 games so far this year. You made the All-Star team. How are you going to keep that going tonight?
Just swinging at good pitches. I mean, I feel like the downfall for a lot of these wiffle ball players is that they swing at a lot of pitches that are out of the zone. So if you can limit the bad pitches you swing at and just put the bat on ball, that's how you get the base hits. I mean, errors don't really count towards your average, so just put the ball in play and you should be fine.
I love that. Hey, that's how I like to go up there. I love that. I love that attitude. All right, well, you have no Harry Stenberg tonight. What's your expectations tonight against the Cyclones? How are you going to make up for not having Harry Stenberg here?
Well, I personally, not having Harry is a big downfall for us. I mean, he's a great contact hitter, a great power hitter. He's great in the field, too. I don't know who his replacement is, but I'm sure he should be fine. I've never played with this new guy, so we'll see how that plays out.
All right. Hey, sounds good. Yeah. Let's do it. All right, well, the Nighthawks are at the top of the NL. Cyclones are at the top of the AL. Two of the best teams in the league right here. What's the plan tonight? How are you going to beat the Cyclones?
To be honest, I'm not really worried. My first time back in a few weeks, and I just feel like that's just going to provide a little bit more oomph in our game. But yeah, Nighthawks all the way, baby.
Hey, let's get it. Hey, yeah. Good luck out there tonight.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Dominic DeMiro for the Central Cyclones. Dom, you've been nuts, both on the mound and at the plate. I mean, you've been incredible all season long. You guys swept the Wolfpack to go atop of the AL your last time out. How have things been working so well for you guys?
We're just sticking to the basics, man. We're just having fun and just trying to win a ball game every time, just keeping it simple. So that's the key.
Hey, there we go. There we go. You're second in the league in ERA. You have a 2.12. How are you going to keep that rolling for you tonight?
Same thing, man. Just focus on throwing strikes, getting ahead in the count. The typical stuff you hear in a ball game, but it really matters. So just focus on those little things.
Love it. Love it. So you're facing the defending World Series champs tonight, the Northern Nighthawks. This is the first time you've ever faced them. Jack Blehouse is going to be on the mound. I don't think you've faced Jack just yet. And but how are you going to play against him tonight? Like, how are you going to face his pitching? What's your plan at the plate?
Yeah, I mean, he's got some good stuff. We're just focus on what we can control and again, just have fun and try to come on top after each game. You know, that's the goal. So, but yeah.
Hey, there we go. Well, good luck out there tonight, Dom.
Thank you very much, man.
All right, Peter, back to you. What up, ballers? We back. We out here. Out here for Central Cyclones and Northern Nighthawks. These two teams have not faced each other yet, ever in their team's histories. And I just saw these shoes just now. Look at Jack Blahouse's shoes out there. My Lord, those are swaggy. Woo! I like those. Anyways, but chat, although those shoes are sweet, that's not the most important update tonight. Super, super cool. We got Alex Harden here on the color commentary tonight. Alex is going to be with me. It's going to be awesome. Alex has all the stats, so you guys will be able to get all that information from him because unfortunately, I don't really remember stats too well, especially behind here when I don't have the stats in front of me. So Alex has got you guys. He's going to be here. It's going to be great. Alex, what's going on?
Not much, man. Just happy to be up here.
Hey.
Nice to have two of us up here.
Absolutely. Also, chat, just let everybody know if you're on YouTube. Also, if you're on TikTok, let us know if you can hear Alex. He's kind of a little bit further away from the mic, so we just want to make sure that you guys can hear him out here tonight. But Yeah, Alex, I guess say a few words, man. We're stoked to have you here.
Yeah, it's good to be up here. Got Jack Playhouse on the mound tonight, one of the best pitchers in the league. That was a few words. Yeah, I wasn't prepared there.
Alex is a man of a few words, and we love it. You're the man, Alex. For those of you who don't know Alex, though, he's the captain of the Western Wolfpack. Absolute beast. What?
I like to make myself known.
So anyways, as we're getting ready for the games, we're here. This is going to be the start of game number 1. Top of the first, nobody on, nobody out. Evan Clugston is going to be coming up for the Central Cyclones. And as always, Jack Playhouse in the swaggy purple shoes is going to be on the mound. And that's in play right to Umpleby. He bobbles the ball, and Evan Clugston, as he looks like he just pulled up on a hammy with an otter pop in his mouth, but he makes it on first base for the single to start the game off. And here is one of the most dangerous hitters in the league, and Dominic DeMiro up at the plate.
Yeah, Dominic is very, very. Oh, big swing and a miss there.
As Alex is pulling up Dominic DeMiro's stats here, we'll see.
Yeah, give me a second.
We'll see what's going on with him.
Yeah, he's got a 519 average. It's pretty good. He's getting a hit like 50% of the time.
It's currently behind 3-0 right here. That one connects. 3-1 is the count. Keep going, Alex.
That was
2-2. That's what I meant to say. Did I say 3-1? I think I might have to go get my clicker, chat. 2-2 on the way to Dominic DeMiro. And that's in play. Trey Clugston's there. He is not going to make the play. Dominic DeMiro is going to beat it out easily. And there's now runners on first and second for the Cyclones, and J.B. Rogers is going to come up to the plate. Yeah, don't worry, Chad. I'm going to get my clicker out here. That way I don't forget the count and confuse everybody on TikTok. I know it's a little bit annoying sometimes when I forget the count. First pitch is going to miss outside to J.B. Rogers.
JB's average is a little lower than he would like. Let's see what he can do here.
What's
He'd like to get a base hit, runners in scoring position.
What's his average?
Low.
3-0 is the count. JB. Walked him on 4 pitches. As Alex Harden did not want to say JB's average to the fans. Base is loaded here early for Jeremy Langstead. Hits him in the face, domes him. First pitch ball. Wears it right in the eye.
There's a stat for hit by pitches. I think Jeremy's in the lead.
Still mad about that lead in?
1-1. 1-2 the count.
Just a little bit.
Misses low. 2-2. Jeremy Langstead. What we got going on first? Oh, that's in play. Trey Clugston is able to pick it up, but Evan Clugston scores easily. And no, it's a dead ball. I like the hustle though. As one run comes in for the Cyclones, and it's 1-0 early here in the top of the first. There's still no outs, and the bases are loaded. Evan Clugston, who still has the Otter Pop wrapper in his mouth, comes up to the plate. I don't know. That might be good luck, Alex.
Yeah, I think it is too. It's a good look.
He got on base last time. That's up in the air. Oh.
I think Peter would have caught that ball if he was out there.
Jack Playhouse thinking about diving there in the squeaky clean purple shoes. Sides against it. How many home runs does Evan have on the year?
2. Yeah, 2.
2 bombs for Evan Clugston. This would be a heck of a time to have his third. That's in play. Trey Clugston is going to field it again, and everybody's going to be safe. As Dominic DeMiro scores easily for the Cyclones. 2-0 now, Cyclones. No outs still in the top of the first, and it just seems to be a bunch of ground ball singles for the Cyclones as tough plays for Trey to make. And that's past Umpleby into left field. JB Rogers scores easily. And that's an RBI single for Dominic DeMiro and the Cyclones, as it's now 3-0 quickly. I feel like we started this game and snap of the fingers. It's 3-0. That one's behind JB for ball 1. JB looked like he couldn't decide whether he was going to swing or not, and swings at the last minute, fouls it off down the first baseline. 1-1. Slider working there for Jack for strike 2. That's up in the air, Jack. He's not going to make the play.
Thank you for not
Count
hurting yourself.
will remain 1-2. We're actually pretty happy to see Jack not diving out right there, because he would have gone into the flower pots, and that would have not felt good. 1-2 is the count to JB Rogers. That's in play, deep! Hits the top of the fence, it does not go out. Jeremy Langston scores easily. And that was JB Rogers' best hit he's ever had in the AWA, as it just missed a home run. It's only an RBI single, but hey, Cyclones will take it. They're leading 4-0 now.
That's a good way to get the average up.
I would agree, Alex. I would agree. 1-1 is the count now to Jeremy Langsted. And that's in play up in the air. Jackson Carr under it, and he makes the grab for the first out of the inning. And I know that Jack is breathing a sigh of relief out there as he finally gets the first out in the first. Evan Clugston comes back to the plate, still with the Otter Pop wrapper
I'm getting another one too.
in his mouth. He said he's getting another one. We got Otter Pops out here. I kind of want one now. Yeah, maybe in between games. Oh, here to Evan Clugston. Hits him. He did go. He did go. He did go for strike 1.
Swung.
That can go over, but 0-1. 1-1.
Evan 1 for 2 today with that RBI single.
Strike 2.
Was it a regular single or an RBI? I forget. I thought it was
Been quite a few RBIs.
Yeah, it was an RBI. It was an RBI.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I counted the first one as an error. Sorry.
Holds there. Count is 1-2 to Evan Clugston. 2-2 to Evan Clugston. Got him on the slider. Strike 3. The Otter Pop wrapper did not work that time for Evan Clugston.
I think it's time for a
And
new
he strikes out. There's a second out of the inning. Dominic DeMiro comes up to the plate. I'll let Alex tell you what Dominic DeMiro did in his last at-bat.
A nice base hit.
Gotta love that. Holds. I don't know. It looked like he did. No,
I think he went all the way around.
1-0 to Dominic. 2-0. 2-0 the count. How many home runs does Dominic have in the league this year?
9.
9 bombs. That's pretty impressive. That's a strike. That's a strike on the bottom of the outside corner.
Nice opportunity to hit double digits.
That's in play. Umpleby bobbles it, and everybody is going to be safe again as JB Rogers comes home for the 5th run of the inning. It's now 5-0 Cyclones.
I like some
And
defensive plays today. They watched
one
me,
more
on Monday.
one more run here in the first would end the inning. Let's see if Jack can get another out so we can limit the Cyclones to only 5. JB swinging at the first pitch. We love seeing JB swing a little bit more. Let's see you. No, he did not go. 1-1 is the count.
Saw that, Alex.
2-1. Hit Nick the top of the zone. Strike 2. Jack Playhouse working the corners in this at bat. 3-2 full. Now to JB Rogers. Strike 3 on the slider. JB was just looking at it, and that's Jack Blahouse's first strikeout of the game. Huge one for the Nighthawks as they limit the Cyclones to only 5 runs in that inning. As we go into the bottom of the first, 5-0 ball game, Cyclones leading early.
Man, they heard us talk about playing one deep, and they were just like, yeah, up there.
Oh yeah.
Ground him inside. That sucked.
Guns right here. Did you wanna do it? Okay.
Or just for Evan, I guess.
Yeah. I'll blame you. And everybody with us on TikTok, again, we appreciate all the continued support. All of you here, we really appreciate it. But please go check out our YouTube channel. We have a YouTube live stream going on over there. Multiple camera angles, player stats, and everything that you could want over on the YouTube. Go check it out. As we're getting ready for the bottom of the first, score is 5-0 to the Cyclones. There was no home runs or anything in the first inning. There was just a lot of ground ball, singles and errors in the inning, and the Cyclones get 5.
Get Trey Dinger.
Trey Clugston, or some of you may know him as Trey Slugston. Sorry, we're having the phone shake a little bit here on the live stream. We apologize, chat.
Get that Raider out. I'm not sitting. Get the Raider.
Umblebee's got it. Trey Slugston again. He has the most leadoff home runs in the league. Trey has been very hot up to this point. He has 9 home runs so far.
55.
First pitch from Evan Clugston. Radar's in at 55 miles per hour. That's the cap. Evan's going to need to slow it down as he's got an otter pop still in his mouth out there.
It's like a cig.
Pitch misses low.
What movie is that where they just rip
Count to
the
Trey is
cigs in the
2-0.
mouth?
Every movie.
57.
I should have made that play, chat.
So no pitch.
Well, if you swing, I feel like.
I feel like you want to swing no matter what.
2-1.
Yeah, that's a,
2-1 is the count.
that should be a no pitch if it's 50.
Okay, we're no pitching that. So 2-0 is the count. Is the speed is too fast.
58.
58, still no pitch. Evan Clugston is gonna need to slow it down
So later in the game, you're not super.
to Trey Clugston. Otherwise, he's gonna keep getting speed checked. 2-0 is still the count. That's crushed deep. That's foul. It was just left of the
I
foul
thought it was a
pole.
home run.
You thought it was home
I
run?
thought it went over the left side of the tree.
I don't-
thought that went around right.
That is not a home run. We got a foul ball.
We're calling it a foul ball. I agree. Peter McNeil over in the productions table
Okay, we'll get another one.
had a good angle on it. I thought it was foul as well.
3-1.
3-1 is the count. Trey Clugston. That misses low for a walk, and Trey Clugston was just inches away from having another leadoff home run for the Nighthawks. Good news for the Nighthawks. They have their leadoff runner on and Trey Clugston over at first. Jack Blahhouse comes up to the plate. How many home runs does Jack have on the year, Alex?
7, yeah.
7 home runs on the year for Jack Blahhouse. That was not a strike. It was 56 miles per hour in there on the outside corner. The count to Jack Blahhouse will remain 0-0. For those of you who have caught Cyclones games before in the past, we have to speed gun them quite a bit as Evan Clugston and Dominic DeMiro throw some spicy pitches.
Fortunately, there's no stat for pitches over the speed
That'd be a
limit.
wild
It's true. They would have it. 1-0 to Jack Blahhouse. That's in play. Foul ball. 1-1.
I think I probably hit 55 like once. I'm in the low 50s. Drafty right.
Again, there's a runner on first. Nobody out in the bottom of the first for Jack Blahhouse. That's outside. 2-1. And that's in there for a strike. 2-2. Inside for ball 3. 3-2 full is the count. Hits Jack on the elbow, and that's ball 4. Nighthawks get their first 2 runners on, first and second. And Alex Umpleby leading the league in average, the 6.37, 6.47 up to the plate. Alex Umpleby was an all-star for the Nighthawks, and they need him badly to do something here against Evan Clugston. First pitch misses low for ball 1. And that's in play to J.B. Rogers. He bobbles it, tags third base for the first out of the bottom of the first. And there's now 1 out, runners on first and second for Jackson Carr, who has been nothing but a great addition for the Nighthawks since he joined the team about a month ago. I keep saying it because Jackson Carr took me deep, Mark Campanaro, in his opening series twice.
Yeah, that's his only 2 home runs on the year. He's batting .389. Definitely a solid stash for the Nighthawks.
Alex, I love having you here.
Thanks, man. I love being up here.
2-0.
Trying to find the rhythm here.
Hey, you know, we're going to get this down. We're going to get this down. 2-0 to Jackson Carr. That's in there for strike 1. 2-1. I just like it when you can come in with the stats like that, man. Feel free to keep saying stuff, too. Tell me to shut up. It's all good.
That was a Cyclones call out from the
What?
That's a Cyclones call out from a couple yards over.
2-2. Count to Jackson Carr.
Good fight. There you go. All right.
It's fouled off.
Staying in there.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little disappointed the Pilots haven't gotten any neighbor shout-outs from over yonder.
Yeah, I was going to say.
2-2 is the count to Jackson Carr. And that's high, 3-2. 3-2 full, runners on first and second, 1 out. Cyclones lead 5-0. That's in play right back to Evan Clugston. He goes to third base for the out. Great play from Evan Clugston as he gets the lead runner in Jack Blehouse. And there's now runners on first and second. Trey Clugston comes back up to the plate, who was just inches away from another leadoff home run in his first at-bat. A home run from Trey Clugston would be huge, putting the Nighthawks right back into it as they're trailing 5-0. Oh, on the way to Trey Clugston. Curveball from Evan. His younger brother misses outside. And that's in play to J.B. Rogers. He bobbles it, and everybody's going to be safe. The Nighthawks are relieved that J.B. just bobbled that ball, as if J.B. would have fielded that cleanly, it would have been out number 3 for sure. And Jack Blehouse is going to come up with the bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Jack has 7 home runs on the year, and number 8 would be huge if he could connect. First pitch to Blehouse misses inside. Ball 1. It's the top 54. Hits the top of the zone. Strike 1. It's a really good pitch from Evan Clugston. One and one. That pitch was low. 2-1. That's in there for strike 2. 2-2 is the count. How many RBIs does Jack have on the year, Alex? Or do you have that off the top of your head? 18. Misses high, and Jack Blehouse works the count to 3-2 full. Walk here, we're driving a run for the Nighthawks.
To get some more.
Love that, Alex. Misses high, and that's going to be the Nighthawks' first run of the game. Score is now 5-1 in the bottom of the first. 2 outs for Alex Umpleby. Alex Umpleby had a really hot start joining the AWA, and the Nighthawks need him to come up clutch here. Home run, a grand slam would tie the game. So that pitch from Evan Clugston misses high for ball 1. Fights that one off. Yeah, I said 1-1. I didn't say anything. 2-1 to Alex Umpleby. 1-1 to Alex. My bad. Jeez. Got too much going on up here. 1-1. Alex swinging at that pitch, but it's a speed check for 56 miles an hour. 1-1 will remain the count. Fights that one off, and it's now 1-2.
I think it's 2-1.
Hey man, don't do that to me.
Oh my God.
That's low. Ball 2, 2-2. Maybe I should just let you say the count, because you're like keeping track. Fouls that one off. And the count will remain, Alex.
2-2.
My man. Hits him. I think I got this one. 3-2. Full is the
I
count.
think it's still 2-1.
Is it? Is it still 2-1? You sure? 3-2 full to Alex Umpleby.
Hey Alex, I like your name.
I know, when I first found out your last name was Umpleby, I was like, ooh.
I meant the first name.
Oh. That's crushed! Deep, and Dominic DeMiro makes the grab in left field as he smashes into the fence. What a grab for out number 3, and the Cyclones only give up 1 run in the bottom of the first. And their lead will remain 5-1 heading into the top of the second.
So Trey's a short.
Just got word from team captain Jack Blehouse, Trey Clugston, and Alex Umpleby will be switching positions
Jeremy.
out there in the field. Again, everybody with us on TikTok, please go check out our YouTube live stream going on. Link for that is in the bio as we're getting ready for the top of the second and Jeremy Langstead. Jack Blehouse with the first pitch strike. Jeremy falls behind very
Hey, Jeremy.
quickly 0-2.
Jeremy, grab that ball. Move it. Player safety. I think it should be player safety in between pitches.
0-2. Got him on the drop. Jack Blehouse. That's his second strikeout of the game. And that was a big first out for the Nighthawks as they gave up 5 runs in the first. Now 1 out in the top of the second. What are you sitting at? Like speed-wise? 51, 52.
There's no way that looks.
I will say, I think you may have touched 55 like 1 time. Not even today. I don't see it ever. Just outside, ball 1. And that's a strike.
Oh, I thought it was.
Okay. 1-1. And that's in play. Back to Jack Playhouse. He flips over to first for the out. It looked out for me.
I thought it was out.
I thought he was out as well. We
I
can
thought
go back
the
to the
thump-
productions
I thought the
table
thump
for a
was the-
replay.
Was before he hit the bag.
And
I couldn't.
productions table says he is out. And the Nighthawks will get the first 2 batters out in the top of the second.
That's a great start for Jack after giving up 5 hits and 5 runs in the first inning.
Now that was a good line. I love that one.
Yeah, really settled down here so far.
First pitch 47 is in there from Jack Playhouse for a strike. Swinging there for 0-2. It's Dominic DeMiro quickly. Dominic has not faced Jack Playhouse ever. I don't even think they've faced each other in practice, so this is their first real matchup against each other.
Jack, that was 70.
No, it's like 47. And that's in play, hits the quacking bush. I lied, it's not in play, it's out of play, goes foul.
It was in play until it wasn't in play.
Exactly. And I'm not gonna butcher the count again. What's the count, Alex?
1-2.
1-2. I like that. I like that. 1-2 to Dominic DeMiro. Fouls that one off, and the count remains. Again, nobody on and 2 outs. The top of the second. In play. That stays fair. That's a swinging bunt single for Dominic DeMiro and the Cyclones. It got past the foul line that we have out there, and it stayed in play. Pretty impressive little hit for Dominic DeMiro. It was close. It was like, it would have been the perfect bunt. 0-1 to JB. JB fouls that one off, 0-2. JB Rogers been swinging quite a bit. We love seeing it. He is not normally a stranger to walking. And that's up in the air. Popped up. Jack Blay. Umpleby does not make the grab. And Trey can't tag out Dominic DeMiro going to third, and he's going to score easily. JB Rogers will advance to second on the overthrow, and wow. Alex Umpleby made the initial error on the pop-up. Trey tries to get Dominic DeMiro out on the peg out, and Dom jumps over the ball. He scores on the overthrow from Trey Clugston. And instead of it being 3 outs and no runs given up, there's now a run scored in. That's popped up in the air to Jack Playhouse. He makes the easy grab.
So, wait, Dominic gets a throwing error.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Score is 6-1 Cyclones. As the Nighthawks were in line to not give up any runs in the top of the second, but instead 1 run comes in to increase the Cyclones' lead by 5. 6-1 is the score. And Jackson Carr will begin the inning, the bottom of the second for the Nighthawks. Again, for everybody on TikTok, be sure to go check out our YouTube channel and the live stream over there. Good little production we got going on over on the YouTube. Be sure to go check it out. Link, if you're wondering, for our YouTuber is in the bio. What?
After a while, after walks, he's going to have to
What?
No.
Oh. Jackson Carr up. It's the top of the strike zone. What are your thoughts on this game so far, Alex?
Well, it's a little sloppy for sure, but I expect the Nighthawks to pick it back up, make it competitive. Game is definitely still within reach, only 6-1. Anything is possible in wiffle ball.
I agree.
When he goes over him, that's when it comes.
We'll see if they can come back from 5 down. A lot of game left. That's in there. I'm not even going to attempt to say the count. What's the count, Alex?
1 and 2.
My man.
Hey, Alex. You're in the show.
Swinging there, but it was a speed check for 56.
Oh! Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. I was just being fun.
Yeah. I mean, I like seeing you in the shot, man, but doesn't sound like it.
No pitch from Evan Clugson as he was over the speed limit. I tried.
We all need practice throwing it around anyway, so.
Pitch on the way. Oh, just misses high.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Thanks, Alex.
I got you. That's what I'm here for.
Got him. That was good. It was under the speed limit. Got him on that nasty drop ball that Evan Clugson has. And unfortunately, Jeremy Langstead screwing up the toss around for the Cyclones. But regardless, Evan Clugston still gets the strikeout, and there's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd. Trey Clugston, or Slugston, comes into the box to face his younger brother, Evan.
I love watching this matchup.
Fouls the first one off. This is definitely a good matchup between the two brothers.
I love watching the battle of the brothers.
Wait for a strike here.
Trey almost got the best of his brother Evan in his first at bat, but his hit down the third baseline was roped foul. Just missed a home run. Pitch on the way. Inside. What's the count, Alex?
2 and 1.
2 and 1.
It is actually 2 and 1. This time.
Hey, that's a good count. I like 2 and 1. 3 and 1. Now the count to Trey's. I don't even know what kind of socks Trey Slugson's rocking out there, but they're kind of nifty.
You got this sock from Dick.
Oh, Dick's driving. That's in play. Past Evan Clugston. Dominic DeMiro tries to make the play, but that was a tough one. Dominic DeMiro's playing short out there for the Cyclones. He's left-handed, so it's really hard for him to turn his body and make the throws over to first, but to be honest, he does a pretty good job at it, being left-handed.
1 out.
1 out in the inning. Runner on first, Jack Blehouse, up to the plate. That misses high.
More than likely, Jack has a couple of walks on the day. He's able to get a run in on one of them, though. No, he's looking to hit the ball, though.
That's a good thought, though. You knew that was
Love
coming
that.
in.
What's that?
I was talking to Jack.
Oh.
Wow.
And that's in there. Good pitch from Evan Clugson.
1 and 2.
My man! That was not a strike, 56.
I got that eye. Immediately I was like 56, not 28.
On the strike zone. You got it.
Jack's like one of those speed traps.
I know we're trying to be pretty strict on the speed check, is trying to keep our players under 55. And that's in play deep.
Bye-bye.
Gone! Jack Blehouse, home run. Oppo bomb for Jack Blehouse as he was due. That's his 8th home run of the season. A 2-run shot. And the score is now 6-3 Cyclones. It's a huge home run from Jack Blehouse. Hadn't had one in a little bit and got one there. Big home run for the Nighthawks as they're trying to complete this comeback. That's in play, back to Evan Clugson. He makes the grab, and Alex Umpleby is thrown out quickly for the out. 2 outs in the bottom of the 2nd for Jackson Carr. But a big home run from Jack Blehouse makes the game 6-3. That's in there. That's in there for strike. Jackson Carr fouls that one off. Behind 0-2. That was a 56-mile-per-hour pitch on the top of the strike zone. That was really,
I know that was fast, but that was a beautiful pitch.
Really nice pitch
That
from
was
Evan
so
Cluxton.
good.
That was incredible. That's in play, popped up, and Evan Cluxton makes the easy grab for out number 3. Evan Cluxton not happy about the speed gun checks, but we're trying to do it. We're trying to be more strict about it because we're trying to get everybody under the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit. Cyclones still leading 6-3 in the top of the third. Hey, I will say though that you're getting way better. Like you're getting way better. You're right there.
Don't listen to all the haters.
You're right there.
I think you're looking great.
6-3. Evan Cluxton up to the plate. Hopefully he can use his anger on the wiffle ball instead of at me.
I got my lip open.
Pitch on the way. In there for strike 1. He fouls that one off.
Honestly, I just want to get out of this game right now, man. Strike me out.
0-2. That's the count. Misses outside, 1-2.
Nighthawks need a clean inning. Jack Playhouse has really settled in since the first inning.
Got him on strike 3 on the drop ball. And that's been Jack's most effective pitch today. His knockout pitch for sure. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, that's Jack's 3rd strikeout of the game.
4. That's 4.
4 strikeouts. And that's in play. Back to Jack Playhouse. He flips over to first and he gets him for the out. And that's 2 quick outs for the Nighthawks. Jack Playhouse had a rocky first inning, giving up 5. As there were a few errors in the first. But since then, since the first, Jack Playhouse has been on. And he's only given up 1 run so far in the last 2 innings.
Yeah, he's really settled in nicely. Oh, beautiful.
I love it when you come in and give that commentary. Oh, no. Oh, Jack Playhouse, the reaction! Wow! Great reaction from Jack Playhouse on the line drive right back at him. And he makes the play.
6-3.
6-3 is the score.
Hey, JB, that was a great hit, though. Just right at him.
JB Rogers hitting pretty well for the Cyclones in game 1. Got to give him some love.
Absolutely.
But Jack Playhouse, oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, he's hitting the ball well. It's just been right at people, unfortunately.
He had that hit back in the first that just hit the top of the fence. Would you say that he needs to hit the weight room, Alex?
Yeah, I think his bench press could go up a little bit. He's not even listening. JB, you hear that?
Everybody
You gotta
on
lift a little more.
Slugston back up against his brother. Swinging at the first pitch.
That's 55. Oh, 1-1.
And that's high. Nicks the strike zone for strike 2.
That's an unhittable
And Alex,
pitch.
the count is
1-2.
my man. Two and 2. Now the count.
Concussed.
2-2 on the way. And that's oh my gosh, Trey Clugston off of his brother. That was easily the shortest height home run we've seen on the years. It was just a line drive straight out to left, goes over the high fence for a home run. That was absolutely stroked. Wow. If I had to guess, that was 115 off the bat. And that thing got out of here quickly. And that was not a strike. It was 58 miles an hour.
58.
56. Second pitch is outside. For a ball. 65 on the gun, and 2-0 will remain the count. 2-0, right? That's in play to Jeremy Langston. Nobody's at first base, and Jack Blehouse is going to reach easily. Let's go back to Trey Clugston's home run that he just had. I mean, wow, that thing got out of here quickly. That's, I think, our first legit line drive home run of the season over the left field wall for Trey Clugston's 10th home run of the year. And I guess when he hits a home run, we should call him Slugston. Trey Slugston's 10th home run on the year.
I think he's earned that
off of
title.
his brother. That's 53. That's in there for strike one. Sorry, Alex, go ahead.
Oh, no. I just said he's earned the title of Slugston. He's really come alive in the second half of the season.
And that was ripped high in the air.
Yeah, I
Foul
think Peter
ball.
would have caught that ball.
Fouls it off. The count is
Still 0-2. Oh. Yeah.
trying to give yourself a ball on Pete?
Yeah. He leaned into that one. That was a strike.
Strike. And we're calling him out on the lean in from Alex Umpleby.
I was turning my back and I happened to dip a little bit. I wasn't going to be a striker.
And that's the Cyclones' first out of the bottom of the third. Score is 6-4 Cyclones. They need 2 outs to win it. Jackson Carr is a tying run at the plate. First pitch swinging. Strike one. 0-1. 57 on the gun. No pitch. 0-1 will remain the count to Jackson Carr. Slider
1-1.
misses outside. Thank you, Alex. Holds.
2-1.
Yeah, shut up.
2-1. The count to Jackson Carr. He is the tying run for the Nighthawks. Just missing outside.
3-1.
3-1 is the count. That's in there for a strike. 3-2 full. That's in play right back to Evan Clugston, and he's going to flip over to first for the.
I thought he was safe.
Yeah, he looks safe.
Peter.
He's literally out.
Get him out.
Peter has him out
First.
over at the productions table. Calls him out. Jack Blehouse will advance to third. On the hit, and Trey Slugston back up to the plate, who already has a home run in the inning, is the Nighthawks' last hope. First pitch is 56 on the gun. It's a no pitch, 0-0. 1-0. The count to Trey. Sliders in there for strike 1. 1-1. 2-1. Trey again is the Nighthawks' last hope in game number 1 as they're trailing 6-4 to the Cyclones. A home run from Trey would be huge, or just getting on base at the very least. And that pitch is low.
3-1.
3-1 is the count. Foul tips that one. 3-2. We'll see if Evan Clugston can get the best of his brother Trey.
It's only fitting that it comes on this, huh?
It is only fitting, Alex. You are right. I would agree. The two brothers going head to head. Behind him for a walk. And Jack Blayhouse steps up to the plate trying to help himself out. Jack had an oppo solo or 2-run shot in the last inning. And a home run from Jack Blayhouse here would walk it off for the Northern Nighthawks. Trey Clugston is the tying run over at first, and Jack Blayhouse is the go-ahead run at the plate. First pitch is in there at 52 miles an hour for strike 1. The overhand throw from Evan misses inside. Count is now 1-1. And that's in play. Dominic DeMiro's right there, and Jack's gonna be safe. A run's gonna come home, and Alex Umpleby. And the score is 6-5 Cyclones. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Trey is the tying run at second, and Jack is the go-ahead run at first. First pitch from Evan Clugston is in there at 55 miles per hour for strike 1. Second pitch is 56. It's not in there for a strike. 0-1 will remain the count. And that's deep foul.
That was foul.
That was inches away from winning the game for the Nighthawks. And 0-2 is now the count, as the Nighthawks really needed that one. Umpleby fouls that one off. Count will remain 0-2. Alex, what are you thinking here? This is a pretty intense situation we got going on between these two teams.
Sure is. Alex just needs to get on base here. Just needs to keep the inning going any way he can. Or end it here. It's up to him.
I agree. That's in play. Dominic DeMiro's right there. He's going to try to make the peg out on Trey. He misses, and Trey is going to hold at third. And to be honest with you, I think it was a good play from Trey, holding at third. Although Trey's the tying run, I think it was a good call from Trey, not getting thrown out going to home plate.
Trey did a nifty little dance. Missed the tag there.
He did.
Mighty impressive.
Getting jiggy with out there, I guess
Oh,
you could
yeah.
say. Jackson Carr just misses that pitch, as that looked like it was Jackson's pitch right there. That's in play to J.B. Rogers. He bobbles it, and the tying run and Trey Clugston comes in. 6-6 is the score. J.B. bobbled the ball right there at third. If he would have fielded it cleanly, he might have had a chance to tag Jack going from second to third and end the game, but he bobbles it on the tough ground ball, and Trey Clugston comes in to score to tie the game with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. First pitch is outside, and it's 1-0. Trey with the opportunity to walk it off here for the Nighthawks. That's in there from Evan Clugston. That was a pretty nasty pitch from Evan, and the count moves to 1-1. That's in there as well. Another great pitch
It's only fitting.
from Evan Clugston.
Batter of the game. Trey Clugston. This is his brother.
That just missed the outside part of the zone. And what's the count, Alex?
2-2.
What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen here, Alex?
Trey's gonna do something.
I like that. He most certainly is gonna do something.
He is.
I would agree. And that's outside. 3-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Bases loaded. It's tie game 6-6. That's in there for strike 3, and Evan Clugston on the last pitch of the game. Not the last pitch of the game, on the last pitch of the inning. He gets out of it for the Cyclones, and we're headed to extras. That was a huge pitch from Evan Clugston, getting his brother Trey Clugston looking on strike 3. And we're headed into extras. Score is 6-6 in the top of the 4th. That was a huge clutch pitch from Evan Clugston. Striking out his brother, that's gotta feel good. Score is 6-6 in the top of the 4th. Coming back at you, TikTok, with another YouTube shout out. Go check out our YouTube channel. The link for it is in the bio. For an overall better viewing experience, please go check out our YouTube channel. And Jeremy's swinging on the first pitch. Jack flips it over to first and gets him for the first out of the inning. It's a close play over that first, but the call is out on the field. Evan Clugston coming in as a lefty. He's normally a right-handed hitter. First pitch misses. Second pitch is high. I mean, Alex, that was an incredible pitch from Evan to end the inning right there.
It really was. Definitely came up when he needed to.
I agree.
And every other time.
Right back to Jack Playhouse, and Jack's going to
Wow.
step on first base himself. And again, great reaction timing from Jack Playhouse on the mound. He's made a couple of plays on comebackers right to him, and it's been huge for the Nighthawks as they get 2 outs quickly again. Dom grounds it back to Jack. Jack flips over to first, and the throw is not in time. It gets away from Jackson Carr.
Were you holding the bat the whole time?
And Dominic DeMiro reaches safely. Jack Playhouse in the last 3 innings, I believe he's gotten the first 2 batters out. In the last 3 innings, it's pretty impressive. Jack had a tough first, giving up 5, but since then he's been great. He's only given up 1 run, Alex.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't listening, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Pops that one off, up. And Jack Playhouse is there to make the catch. The Cyclones do not score a run in the top of the 4th. And at 6-6, the Nighthawks head into the bottom of the 4th with a chance to walk it off and win game number 1 of the 3-game series here today.
Jack's up.
And since we are in between innings, it's time for another YouTube shout out. Everybody on TikTok, be sure to go check out our YouTube channel. The link for our YouTube is in the bio.
I put him on second.
Please go check it out. Overall, a better live streaming experience over on our YouTube. And that's in play. Jack Playhouse is going to beat that one out as Jack has been hitting it oppo. Seems like all game he's just getting on. He has an oppo 2-run home run in the game and trying to do whatever he can to help the Nighthawks win this game number one.
The Cyclones are really playing a shift. He's just hitting right out of the shift, you know, and hitting opposite field.
Yeah, no, you're right, Alex. I mean, they're shifting him every time, and Jack's beating it. I think it's 3 times now.
Stay here. Dang it.
Ump will be way ahead of that one, and I'm not even going to try to say the count.
2-1.
2-1. The count of the day.
Count of the day.
And that is fouled off on the third baseline. And Dominic DeMiro was charging, trying to make the play from deep left center.
Close, but he doesn't have the Peter McNeil wheels.
No Peter Mc... That's a strike. And got him. Strike 3. That was an incredible pitch from Evan Clugston for the first out at the bottom of the 4th. Jackson Carr to the plate. Riser's in there for the first strike. Jackson fouling that one off. 0-2. As that pitch just misses
So much movement.
from Evan Clugston. Strike 3 on the bottom of the zone.
Peter, what'd you call it? Peter,
Jackson Carr, and that was a great pitch
you call it a strike?
again
Okay.
from Evan Clugston as he's been just
Okay.
lighting it up in these last couple of innings. Trey Clugston, Evan's brother, is going to step up to the plate. Evan got the best of his brother Trey in the last inning and struck his brother out looking. Pitch to Trey Clugston is low. Again, the score is 6-6 in the bottom of the 4th. A brother duel between the Clugston brothers right now, and Trey Clugston has an opportunity to walk it off again for the Nighthawks. Oh! Made the catch, made the grab behind home plate. Nobody could see it, but that was kind of cool. Alex and I made the grab back here. Good stuff, man.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I agree. And Alex, the count is
3-1.
my dude. Misses, and Trey is going to walk for the Nighthawks. Jack Playhouse, who has a 2-run shot in the game and 8 home runs on the year, is going to look to help himself out and win it for the Nighthawks.
How about Jay?
Jack Playhouse, again, his debut in the nifty purple shoes. New Balance. Gotta love that. That's low. Ball 1. Fouls that one off.
Yeah.
2 outs.
1-1.
Runners on first and second in the bottom of the 4th. Score is 6-6.
That was a nucky guy.
That pitch misses from Evan. Evan really has some nasty stuff, Alex.
He's good. He's got a lot of movement.
You got some
I mean-
freaking nut.
I mean, you've faced him firsthand. I think
3-1?
you've had what
3-1.
2? You've had 2 series against him. I mean, what's it like facing Evan Clugston?
He's a very tough pitcher to hit. It's unfortunate when, as a batter,
Walk
you
it
have
off.
to
Walk wins it.
look for the pitcher to make a mistake as, you know, a primary option. It's tough to hit all those moving pitches.
No,
I was fortunate enough to get on one and hit a dinger, but I don't count on it stepping up.
I know Evan really has some nasty stuff. I mean, when my team faced him, you know, about a month ago, we really struggled to. That hits for 56 miles per hour and no pitch. speed check. That's in play. Back to Evan Clugston. And it's going to get away, and the Nighthawks are going to win it. As Evan tosses a couple of balls over the fence, the Nighthawks take the game on the walk-off from Alex Umpleby right back to Evan Clugston on the mound. And that's the game. Nighthawks win 7-6. Evan unhappy with all the speed checks going on, but it is a rule in the league. We keep all of our pitchers to 55. And the Nighthawks take the game 7-6 for game 1. Dominic DeMiro is going to be on the mound for the Cyclones in game number 2. But for everybody who joined us on TikTok, please, again, go check out our YouTube channel for a better production experience over there.
I'll just go short. Trey goes to pitcher. Okay.
Camera's still good, by the way.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it. I'll probably change it eventually.
This thing keeps moving around as well.
That might be me
probably just
accidentally
hitting
hitting the
it.
fence.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to like, it's like the,
There we go.
yeah.
Might not be tight enough here. Let's just
Yeah.
a view of the. Yeah, maybe
Going
just like,
crazy
Maybe
up
try
here.
and tighten it still over here. I don't know. Just
Tight-
do
oh,
your
tighten
best.
this?
The bottom of it.
Yeah.
Super fast. You were calling speed check when I saw some that were definitely under, and you were calling speed check. So I don't know how accurate that is.
I think.
But like I was watching them, and like they looked like 45 miles an hour at some point, and they were like.
Well, that's all we have.
And we'll be right back, Chad. We will be right back.
I just don't know how.
No, just keep it
accurate
going. Here we go.
Yeah,
We're good. We're
Let's
good.
just,
Well,
let's just,
there's-
I'm just letting you know that like,
Yeah.
it's.
That's all we have.
Just make sure you're not getting
I'm-
the bat, because it could be the bat speed too.
Wait, Jack. Okay, so this.
The thing is with it being up here, like with us being so high, it's hard for it to pick up the bat chip.
Yeah. I know.
I called every. I didn't let any of them go. I called every single one.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that like I was watching them from the side, and they were looking
Yeah,
just
well-
looked a little weird.
Wait,
Are you saying that some of them
missing.
that were 56 weren't 56?
That's what he's saying. And so this thing, but it's like, how else am I supposed to go off of
Well,
it?
if
You know
it's
what I mean?
calling them wrong 56, then everyone, we're both teams are.
Yeah, both teams are. Yeah. I mean, it's the thing is that Jack, who was pitching to
Yeah, he's
to the
throwing
Cyclones,
under,
he was under. He didn't even touch like 55 once, and Evan's like constantly right around like 55 to 58. So it's like, yeah. So I get it. It sucks, but like it's a rule in this league. So we're gonna get ready for game number 2. Dominic DeMiro is gonna be on the mound for the Cyclones. And Trey Clugston is gonna be up to the plate. Evan Clugston has left the building.
Should take him.
Throw him a tangent.
He's not too happy about all of the speed checks.
Wait, should I take him out of order then?
No, keep them in the order. You'll just do skip batter, not an out until he comes out.
And we're just gonna for the stats. It kind of sucks
All right, we good?
for the stats and everything, but we're going
1
to
second. Sorry.
work with it.
You always come back to wiffle ball.
Wait,
Ooh, Dominic DeMiro juggling skills out there. Let's see that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, Dominic DeMiro on the mound for the Cyclones and Trey Clugston up at the plate for the Nighthawks.
1-0.
1-0. 49.
56.
No. Misses. That was 54.
That's as low as it gets.
3 quick balls to Trey Clugston. The count is 3-0. That's in play to JB Rogers over at third base, and he throws. It wasn't the worst throw in the world, but since the ball went out of play over there on the first baseline, Trey Clugston is awarded second base. Yeah, if it's like past the house.
Is that the rule you guys are talking about?
What? Overthrow?
Yeah, it's just a lot of. I mean, if it's bounced
Oh,
Runner on second
no,
for
we're
overtime, or extra innings.
yeah.
play it by ear. So if it's
So Trey is awarded
We have a better commissioner.
second base on the overthrow from JB Rogers
Yeah.
at third, and
I
I
kinda
don't really
like it 'cause
blame
the Mariners
JB
do good
for throwing that. That was that's a tough play to make. Good effort from JB Rogers over at third. But Trey Clugston gets second. And that's in there at 52 miles an hour for strike.
I haven't seen Dominic yet. I don't know what this stuff is.
This is Jack Blahouse's first looks at Dominic DeMiro.
Oh, that.
And Tom gets ahead quickly. 0-2 now to Jack Blahouse. It's foul tipped that one.
See, we talked about that.
Just because the odds of it still hitting the zone.
Yeah. Jack fouls that one off into the strike zone. First count remains 0-2. And that was low.
Dominic's a pretty tough pitcher to hit. He does a lot on the mound to throw you off your rhythm.
I 100% agree with you, Alex. I remember the last time I faced him.
Dude,
I struck out 3 times to him. He's a very, very good pitcher.
yeah.
Beat that out.
And that is Jeremy. Jack runs right into Jeremy over there on the first baseline, and there's a collision.
Yeah, the Tyler. Yeah.
Hey, good hustle, Jack.
Jack appears to be okay, but he's going to make it to first. Trey Clugston advances to third, and there's now runners on first and third for Alex Umpleby and the Nighthawks. And that's in play to Jeremy Langstead. He flips to first for the out. Trey Clugston scores. Jack advances to third. But the Nighthawks get a run on the fielder's choice. And it's 1-0 Nighthawks in the top of the first with 1 out. First pitch from DeMiro is outside. It's ball 1. Second pitch, chest misses. Yeah, going back to your point, Alex, I mean, there's not very many left-handed pitchers in the league, and Dominic for sure, it's different seeing a left-handed pitcher after facing so many right-handed batters.
Yeah. His
Or
pitches,
right-handed
his pitches
pitchers.
certainly don't move as much as Evans, his teammates, but yeah, it's hard to get into rhythm as a batter against him.
That's in there. Good pitch from DeMiro. For those of you who also don't know, Dominic DeMiro was a former pitcher for the University of Hawaii. And that's in play. Got him! Great play from Dominic DeMiro. But 1 run scores. Yeah. There's now 2 outs in the inning. But Jack Blahouse scores for the second run of the game for the Nighthawks, 2-0. I think probably it would have been like 2019, 2020. Dom, when did you graduate from Hawaii? 2019.
You know Tyler Best? Yes, I do. How do you know him? I play baseball with him.
Dominic DeMiro and Alex Umpleby
You know, what's his name? Aaron Davenport.
talking about the University of Hawaii, and Alex Umpleby knew a guy from there and talking about it. First time they've heard about that. 2 outs in the top of the first, 2-0 Nighthawks.
Swing.
Good pitch from Dominic DeMiro for strike 1.
I feel like I have throat cancer.
That misses 1-1. That's in play past Dominic DeMuro. And Trey Clugston is up easy at first. The Cyclones are playing down a man in game number 2 as Evan Clugston, the pitcher from game 1, was very unhappy with all the speed checks, and he has left the building. We don't know where he is. And the score is 2-0 Nighthawks. As DeMuro makes the one-handed grab for out number 3. 2-run score for the Nighthawks as we head into the bottom of the first. Dominic, by the way, every one of your pitches was awesome. Like, you were right under the speed limit. Your fastest pitch was 54. So you're good right there.
Trying.
Yeah. Hey, that was
So
good.
you still got a little wiggle room.
Yeah.
Still got a little wiggle room.
Yeah, you're at like you're averaging between like 48 to like 52. So you're right there. Again, for everybody on TikTok, go to the YouTube channel and check out the YouTube live stream. Link for the YouTube's in the bio. Go check it out if you want to see multiple different camera angles of the field, player stats, as well as some funky tunes going on over there. Go check out our YouTube channel.
I can go first if you want.
Hey, we're gonna put somebody before me. Is it too late to switch anything up?
Oh.
It's okay if it is.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's unfortunate for the Cyclones in game 2.
I'd rather hit second.
It's unfortunate for the Cyclones in game 2 as we're trying to figure it out. Evan Clugston again. He left right after game 1. Cyclones playing down a man, and Dominic DeMuro
I can't really go back and change it.
is going to have to lead it off for the Cyclones.
Oh yeah.
That was in there for a first pitch strike from Trey Clugston, 50 miles per hour.
We don't even get it out for you.
1-1 is the count. We'll see what the Cyclones can do here, down a man. And that's in play deep, gone. Dominic DeMuro with an oppo bomb. And the score is now 2-1 Cyclones. Solo bomb from DeMuro for his 10th home run of the season. And that was a big one. As the Cyclones are down a man.
Yeah, all things considered, the Cyclones are doing pretty well in being down a man.
They are.
And a solid inning. They're starting off strong at the plate.
I agree. JB fouls that one off, and the count is, Alex?
1-1.
1-1 is the count. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that the Cyclones swinging there. Yeah, Alex, it's unfortunate that the Cyclones don't have Evan in this game, but I agree. They're looking good so far with only 3 guys. They can still win the series if they take the last 2.
2s, yeah.
Oh boy.
And for those of you who might have joined us late, for game number 1, the Nighthawks won it in walk-off fashion, 7-6. We're here in game number 2. It's the bottom of the first. Scores 2-1 Nighthawks. And the count is full to JB Rogers. JB works the walk for the Cyclones, and it's big when you're down a man to get runners on. Jeremy Langstead's up to the plate. First pitch is outside. Second pitch fouled off 1-1. I mean, Alex, the good news is with having 2 great pitchers on a team, when you lose your number 1 guy, to still have Dominic DeMuro behind him to,
Yeah, certainly
pick
not a
up the
bad
slack.
second option.
Cyclones still a great team, even without Evan Clugston. I believe it's 1.
1.
Dominic DeMuro back up. Already has a solo home run in his first at bat. That's a strike, 51. It's a speed.
Thank you, sir. Yep.
Riser gets DeMuro to swing. 0-2. 1-2.
Hey, Jeremy. Is this an electric bike?
Yeah, we're like the assist.
Yeah, right. Pretty sick.
I like it.
Yeah, my mom.
Is it? She's got good taste.
And again, we're here in game number 2 of this 3-game series. The Cyclones have a runner on first. Dominic DeMiro up with 1 out, scores 2-1 Nighthawks. And that's popped up into the air. Jack Playhouse is right there to make the play for the second out of the inning. Second out of the inning.
Yeah.
And JB
Hey.
Rogers will be up for the Cyclones. That hits the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that misses outside. 1-1 to JB Rogers. And that's back up the middle to Alex Umpleby, and he tags DeMiro. Missed DeMiro. Hard to see back here. As the throw from Umpleby to try to tag out DeMiro, going from first to second, missed, and DeMiro advanced to third on the overthrow. First pitch to Jeremy Langstead was inside. Fouls that one off. 1-1 the count. And that's high. 2-1. Jeremy might have came to the game in the best style with the electric bike tonight.
Yeah, I really like the choice of the whip today. Nice, bright blue color.
I agree. Unfortunately, we can't show them, Alex, with it being out of view, but
they can imagine what it looks like, though. It's a pretty slick ride. Full count.
3-2 to Jeremy. As that's popped up into the air, Trey Cluxton is right there to make the third out of the inning. The Cyclones did score 1 run off a Dominic DeMiro solo home run, his 10th home run of the season.
How's this thing up here?
And the score will remain, is 2-1. It says we're still good.
Does it show battery on there?
It doesn't show battery when it's in.
Okay, just keep, Alex, you too, just keep glancing at it. Yeah. Because this is right around the time when it thinks about dying. I think I have 1 battery that lasts a little bit longer.
Okay. So we're trying to make sure that we have all of the cameras in order.
2-1.
Chat, everybody on TikTok, go check out our YouTube channel. The link for our YouTube in the bio. Go check out the YouTube live stream and go experience a different way to live stream a wiffle ball game with multiple camera angles and player stats. Go check it out.
Experience the difference.
Love that.
I think I stole that from Linwood Honda.
Linwood Honda. Experience the difference. And that is rolls fouls. It was just barely foul. Dominic DeMiro, good play from him, being right there in case that ball spun back into play. That's going to be the first strike to Alex Umpleby.
Yep.
And that's in there. That's max. That was 55, Dom. Yeah. Oh. Nifty pitch there, but
Broke
low.
just a little too soon.
Yeah. Fouls that one off. I gotta admit, we keep saying this has really not been a bad game so far. With the Cyclones being down a minute. That's outside. Just a bit outside. Yeah. And that's oh, it does not go past the line. It didn't go past the in-play line. It's a foul ball. And the count, Alex, will remain
It's full.
full. There's 2 outs.
There's no outs. It's the first batter.
Oh. There's no outs.
I have full count.
Full. I thought you were saying 2 outs. I was like, no. And that's deep gone! Alex Appleby, and he was due. Hit a shot to left center.
Alex has been ripping those fouls all game. Finally gets a hold of one.
Ooh, does a stutter step at third. You love seeing that. Great home run from Appleby to increase the Nighthawks lead. 3-1 now. And that was huge. Appleby was due.
There. That was a good hit.
As Alex was just saying, as Alex Harden was just saying, Alex Appleby's been roping those foul multiple times. It's good to finally get one to stay fair for him.
What happened? Home run?
Dinger. Dingers or nothing. And that's ripped to right to Jeremy Langsted, and he makes the great grab over at first base for the first out of the inning. If you had to guess, Alex, how far do you think Appleby's home run was right there?
600 feet.
I would agree.
Adjusted to AWA field, that's probably 165.
165, I would agree.
I'd say that's a good estimate.
That was about, what, halfway up the tree in left
That was
center.
still going.
That was pooed on, you could say.
That was pooed on.
And that is roped foul from Trey Clugston. Trey has 1 home run on the day. He had it back in game number 1. It's 10 home runs on the year.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, I'm talking about his line drive home run.
I remember. I was just testing you.
I like that. I like being tested.
The 3-1? Yeah. I have 2.
The count is 2-1.
2-1.
To Trey.
Did I?
It's that pitch from Dominic DeMiro misses.
I'm never gonna even look at that one. That thing fell off the earth.
3-1 the count. Just misses for a walk. Trey Clugston will get on first for Jack Blayhouse, who had a Oppo bomb in game number 1, a 2-run shot, his 8th of the season. See if he can do it again in a similar situation against Dominic DeMiro. And that's popped up into the air. Jeremy Langsted is right there for the out. And Dominic DeMiro was trying to get Trey Clugston sleeping over there at first base, but missed him. There's 2 outs in the... Oh, go ahead, Alex.
I was just saying, valiant effort.
I agree.
Got to do what you can when you're down a man.
Yes, you do. There's 2 outs in the top of the 2nd. Alex Appleby come back up. Appleby had a solo shot in his last at-bat. Misses outside. 2 outs. Here in the top of the 2nd of game number 2. And that's crushed past Dominic DeMiro up the middle. Trey is going to look to go 3. He's going to get there. And Appleby is going to advance to 2nd on the overthrow. Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. Jackson Carr to the plate.
look to increase the Nighthawks lead. Nighthawks currently up 3-1. And that's in there for a strike from DeMiro. Good pitch right there. And that's fouled down the first baseline. Over to the productions crew down there. 0-2. Got him on the drop. Great pitch from Dominic DeMiro right there to strike out Jackson Carr and get out of the inning.
3-1. Dominic is up.
3-1 going into the bottom of the second. And you know, I gotta make the comment, Alex. I mean, Dominic DeMiro to start off the season, having not really thrown a wiffle ball very much, was getting speed checked quite a bit at the beginning of the season, but he has not gotten speed checked once tonight. He's been great.
He's definitely made quite the adjustment. He's really coming into his own as a wiffle ball player.
I would agree.
After coming here from University of Hawaii.
I have to agree. He's been great. And that's way out of here. Way gone on the solo shot from Dominic DeMiro, his second of the day, 11th of the season.
How far was that, physics guy?
Oh, that was good. That was going.
That was
I
like
think
180.
like, yeah, 180. That was absolutely crushed.
Yeah, that thing was still climbing the tree before it hit it.
Unfortunately, the tree stopped it. We could have seen where it would have landed.
Fortunately for our budget, the tree stopped.
Yeah, fortunately it did stop it. Kept the ball from going into the neighbor's yard over there. Score is now 3-2 Nighthawks. I think they have quite a few of those, Alex. JB swinging at that pitch. JB has been hitting, you know, pretty well today, I gotta say.
Been swinging the bat with some confidence. You love to see it.
I do. I mean, he just missed a home run in game 1. Had a couple of unfortunate hits for outs, but
What was that speed check?
50.
We're not even in the
But
round.
JB strikes out looking right there from Trey Clugston. That's Trey's first strikeout of the game.
Yeah, as a rookie, it's hard to come in here and adjust to the wiffle ball pitching sometimes. It takes a little time, but JB's starting to make the adjustment. He's getting on the ball well.
JB's having a good couple of games here for the Cyclones. And that's up in the air, deep. Umpleby is right underneath it to make the grab. That ball, we thought it had a chance, but it stays in the yard for the second out of the inning. Dominic DeMiro will step right back up to the plate. And fortunately for Dominic DeMiro and the Cyclones, he's going to get a lot more at-bats with only 3 guys as they're down a man, and he's already making the most of it with a solo bomb already in the inning.
I guess a plus of being down a man. You get to bat more.
That's true. You get to pad those stats a little bit.
More opportunities, and Dominic is certainly making the most of them.
I would agree.
You can't just put up 4 fingers like they do these days.
Again, the score is 3-2 in the bottom of the second. And that's up into the air. Jack Blouse is right there. Is that pitch jammed Dominic DeMiro for the 3rd out of the inning, but the Cyclones do score a run on a Dominic DeMiro solo blast to straight center. And it's going to be a close ball game as we head into the bottom of the second. 3-2 Nighthawks still lead.
The top of the 3rd.
Top of the 3rd, I apologize, chat. I'm getting all my numbers mixed
Mark
up.
was just testing you.
I was just testing everybody. I got Alex Harden here with me, thankfully, keeping me in line. Top of the 3rd, Trey Clugston, the top of the order, will lead it off for the Nighthawks. And it's got a chance. Oppo, Jeremy Langstead makes the catch
Dominic's a popular pitcher.
over in right field. If we had a warning track, it would have been back there. And that's the first out of the third inning.
Jeremy's just been a vacuum out there at first, second, and right field.
I gotta agree. He's been making some grabs out there. First pitch from DeMiro is outside. Ball 1. Second pitch high.
Just jump for him.
And that's in play down the third base line. JB makes a grab, but he really didn't have a play over there. I mean, Jack Blehouse beat that one out easily. If you have any hits down the third base line in the AWA, it's more than likely going to be a hit. Very hard to make a play.
It's a really hard play,
yeah.
It's tough to make the throw from third. Hard to get a good grip on the ball to make an accurate throw. You never know where it's going to go, really.
100% agree. It's hard being a third baseman in this league, Alex.
That's why I'm not going to do it anymore.
That's why you're a pitcher.
Exactly.
Alex, you know, I think something, especially for me being a rookie in this league, it's really incredible. I mean, when we had Eric Sim here this last weekend, we heard him say it. I mean, it's not easy throwing the wiffle ball when you go from throwing a baseball all the time. Jack reaches third easily as Dominic DeMiro just goes to first to get the out. He was trying to look Jack back, but a smart play from DeMiro getting the out at first. Second out of the inning, top of the third.
Something like that.
Jackson Carr is up, fouls that one off. And, you know, another thing to say about Dominic DeMiro is he's constant effort out there, man. He's constantly diving, like Jake Oliver and Peter McNeil and all those types of guys who just make incredible web gem type of plays.
Hustle.
All hustle, no quit out of those guys.
All gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes.
Oh, yeah.
That looked like a strike to me.
I thought it was a strike.
Yeah. You thought it was a strike too?
I thought it was a
yeah,
strike.
Calling it a strike. Strike 1 to Jackson. Strike 2 to Jackson Carr. What's the count?
1 and 2.
2. And that is deep. Got a chance. Jeremy Langsted can't make the grab. Out in right field.
Jeremy, do you want to go?
My co-host Alex Hart and I were just talking about Jeremy Langsted being a vacuum out there in right, but he couldn't come up with that one, unfortunately. And
yeah, that's a
run's going to come in
against the wall, but he got a hand on it. Got to find a way to bring that one in.
I agree, Alex.
Camera?
Still good.
How many outs? 2 outs?
2.
2 outs, yeah.
4 to 2.
4 to 2 is the score.
These are good.
The top of the third.
This is a good game too.
Yeah. And that is fouled off.
That's an out.
By Trey Clugston. 1-1 the count.
Because dingers are nothing, that's why.
In there.
Meaty.
First strike. And that is in play to JB Rogers. Doesn't really have a play there.
Nothing and nothing.
That will be an infield single for Trey. And unfortunately, again, as we say, those ground balls that you get as a pitcher, it's, you know, in normal baseball, it's great, but in wiffle ball, it sucks. You know, you basically got to just pop guys out or strike them out. Me? Oh, it's been I think a month now. Yeah, I know. Did I have it cut for the All-Star game? I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it cut for the All-Star game. Yeah, I just got the hat on.
Looks good either way.
Want to know? I love that. You're like, wait a minute.
I mean,
wait just a gosh darn second.
Dang it.
And that's low for a walk. Jack Blehouse gets on with 2 outs. Bases loaded. Alex Umpleby to the plate. Umpleby already has a solo blast in the game. If Umpleby is able
good
to...
content, though.
Umpleby looking to add on some needed insurance runs.
funny to say that, given the Cyclones only have 3 players.
Yeah, I know. Cyclones still a great team, as we keep saying.
They've been keeping it close.
Even with only 3 players. And that is popped up in the air to Jeremy Langsted, and he will make the grab. 3rd out of the inning. The Nighthawks only get 1 run in the 3rd. And the score is close. It's 4-2 as we head into the bottom of the 3rd. The Cyclones have a chance to walk it off here.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think I'd see it. JB's yeah. Yeah, the Cyclones down a man somehow find themselves with a chance to win here in the bottom of the 3rd.
You know, I have to say, Alex, I think I've said it already, but I really like having you in the booth. I like having someone to talk to during these games.
I'm sure it gets lonely up here.
It truly does.
I've been up here once this season.
And that's in play from JB Rogers. He's good. Oh, what? Oh. Wow. Umpleby, not a bad toss, though. Trying to make the play, and JB Rogers, again, I mean, he's been hitting well today. Good stuff from JB Rogers and the Cyclones. He gets on.
Jeremy
Langsted is the tying run. He's going to come to the plate for the Cyclones. Swinging at the first pitch. Yeah, I got the bat speed on that one.
Come on, man.
78. And that's outside. Alex, what's the count?
2-1.
2-1 is the count.
Count of the day.
Count of the day.
Oh boy.
Misses high.
I was pulling away.
Yeah, I mean, Alex, I'm digging the games today. They've been good so far. They've all been close.
3-1.
Hitting the iron.
Brutal day for Jeremy. Nailed twice in the face. Jacked it first.
I'm doing my best, sir.
Pitch to Jeremy.
Not a boy.
It's low. And Jeremy Langsted gets on. This is great news for the Cyclones. They have no outs in the bottom of the 3rd. They're only trailing 2 runs. Dominic DeMiro comes up to the plate, who is the winning run. And with a home run here, would walk it off for the Cyclones. First pitch from Trey Clugston misses inside. And that's in play. Alex Umpleby is right there. And Jeremy Langsted's going to be safe at second. Bases are going to be loaded. There's still no outs. We're going to have a ghost runner on.
I think Shannon's got to run. I think you got to run now. Yeah.
We're going to have a ghost runner on at first. I believe that's the first ghost runner of the season.
Yeah, I think we had one last year, way back when the legend Tom Blehouse stepped in and played. Hasn't been utilized since.
Tom Blehouse is here today in the stands.
Oh,
that's deep! Jackson Carr makes the grab. Dominic DeMiro tags up, and he's going to be safe at home.
Oh, yeah, go!
Go, and Jeremy
Langsted's
going to advance to 3rd. He's going to get 1 bag. It's a tie game.
Yeah.
Good productive at bat from JB Rogers on the sac fly.
It's
4-3.
No, Jeremy.
That runner would have advanced to home.
No,
he never ran on the out.
Because
yeah.
So 1 run goes. So Dominic DeMiro was arguing that Jeremy should have been awarded home as well on the overthrow, but because Dominic DeMiro had to tag up at 3rd, Jeremy had nowhere to go, so Jeremy is only awarded 1 base on the overthrow. And that's in play. Jack gets Dominic DeMiro trying to score from home for the 2nd out of the bottom of the 3rd, and, you know, Dom was trying to score right there to tie the game up for the Cyclones, but might not have been the greatest decision, as there's now 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. There's runners on 1st and 2nd.
Hey, you're running no matter what.
JB Rogers is the tying run. Jeremy the go-ahead run. Dominic DeMiro with a chance to win the game, trailing 4-3. The Nighthawks winning right now. 4-3. And that's high. The count is 1-1 to Dominic DeMiro. We got another nail biter here, Alex.
Yeah. It's a stats nightmare right now. With the ghost runner.
That's outside.
What's the count?
No, I just got thrown out.
What?
I thought you had the count.
I
I think it's 2. Fouled that one off. I think it's 2-2, right? 2-2 is the count. Dominic DeMiro. Yeah, Alex Harden, my co-host, is doing stats, and I'm speed gunning. We're multitasking out here trying to commentate this game. That is fouled off. Count will remain 2-2. Again, the count is 2-2 in the bottom of the third of game number 2. Scores 4-3 Nighthawks. There's 2 outs in the inning. And that misses. 3-2 full. A base hit could win it, could tie it here for the Cyclones. A home run would win it. Fouls it off. 3-2 full. 3-2 on the way. Hits him, and that's going to walk in, or that's not going to walk in the run. That's going to walk the bases loaded. Score is 4-3.
JB.
Nighthawks still.
Yeah,
2
you're
outs in the inning. JB Rogers is coming up to the plate. JB has hit very well today. Definitely
Yeah.
his best hitting day in the AWA. Nicks the top of the strike zone for a strike. And that's in play to Jackson Carr. Jackson fields it and tags first for the out. The Nighthawks get out of it, and they take the series in game 2, 4-3. The Cyclones just miss another win as they lose game 2 by 1 run. Nighthawks win 4-3 in game 2, and they won game number 1 on a walk-off, 7-6. These games have been very close between the Nighthawks and the Cyclones. Unfortunately, the Cyclones lost that game 2. They're down a player. They only have 3 guys. Evan Clugston, who pitched in game number 1, was frustrated with the speed check, which is a rule in the AWA. You cannot throw faster than 55 miles per hour. And being in the second half of the season, we're trying to really nail down on it. All of our pitchers have made the adjustment, but Evan Clugston just seems to be the only one who has not really made the adjustment to 55 miles per hour, and he got frustrated and left the game after game 1. So the Cyclones were required to play with 3 men, down a player, and they lose the game 4-3.
We're gonna mix up this the lineup this game.
Okay, that's completely fine.
Hey, we're switching the lineup.
We're trying to get
Yeah, take him out.
lineups for the Cyclones. Unfortunately, they again are down a man, but Nighthawks win the series as we head into game number 3. They're 2-0 as of right now. They take game 1 7-6 and game 2 4-3. Jack Playhouse is going to be on the mound for the Nighthawks. Hopefully we'll be able to
I'm gonna change out the battery.
close it out. Oh yeah, battery's flashing.
Okay.
So, yeah. And we're going to step away as we change the battery.
Well, now there's gonna be an asterisk on this.
really good chance of making it. I think we're still talking about it, but
No, I think every team. Did you see the schedule today?
yeah,
Every
but I
team's
don't know. We know. Okay. Getting ready for game number 3. Jack Playhouse on the mound. JB Rogers will be the new leadoff man for the Cyclones.
That's how we like to start right there.
Cyclones down a man again in game 3.
Love it.
JB just throws the bat down the third baseline. Slipped out of his hands.
Okay, we got
We
Content?
we haven't seen that.
Where's the bat boy? We got another bat.
We haven't seen
Thank
that
God
yet
nobody
this
was
year.
in the crowd.
Almost cut the tree down.
Jeez. JB swinging it well today, but wow, that one slips out of his hands. Down the third baseline. It's going to be a strike anyways. Strike 2. JB.
Don't sell yourself short.
Hits him.
Boy.
What's the count?
2-2.
2-2 is the count.
2-2.
And that's up in the air, popped
I
up.
got it. No, you got it.
Alex Umpleby makes the grab for the out. First out of the game and the inning.
It's a pearl.
It's a pearl. One out in the top of the first. Dominic DeMuro up. That's a ball right there. Dominic DeMuro, 2 home runs on the day, 11 on the season. That's crushed. It's way out of here as the ball gets stuck up in the tree. It's about 3/4 up the tree, and Dominic DeMuro, his 3rd home run of the day, 12th of the season. That was out of here in a hurry.
I think the stats say that went a long way.
Cyclones up 1-0.
It's that guy from Chicago.
Back.
Berman?
There it goes. See ya.
You're not like a routine fly.
3-0. Slider in there from Jack Playhouse. First strike.
Oh, good eye, dude. That's a dirty pitch. You can't hit that one.
In the count out.
2-2.
My man.
Just have to close your
2-2.
eyes and swing.
My man.
It's a little bit more complicated than moving the right stick.
Yeah, but you gotta press A or X.
Square, dude. Only swing for power.
Never watch.
2-2 the count.
Oh, you're on the PlayStation, huh?
Nobody on. 1 out. Score is 1-0 Cyclones early in the top of the first of game 3. Think it's going to be another close one, Alex?
So it sure looks like it.
These 2 teams have been battling it.
Yeah.
It's been a really good series.
Cyclones are proving to be very resilient despite all the obstacles they've had to face today.
I know. The speed check was getting them in game 1. Down a man in the last 2 games, and
They've been right there.
they've been right there, just barely missing wins. Swinging at that pitch.
Just ahead of that one.
Just misses the top of the zone.
3-1.
3-1.
Yes, sir.
And JB Rogers gets on. Dominic DeMuro, who had an absolute blast already in this inning, comes up with 2 men on, first and second. And that's high in the air. It hits the top of the branches hanging down here on the third baseline for a foul. And to be honest, Dominic DeMuro actually might have gotten pretty lucky there as Alex Umpleby looked to be under that one. Count to 1-1. Sometimes a tree can do some good things, Alex. That's right. Oh, it gets past Trey Clugston. Jeremy Langston's going to run home, and he's going to get there.
Hey, Jeremy, take whatever's out of your pocket.
Go for it.
Jeremy had his phone in his pocket and almost dropped it. What?
That's a double.
Oh, error. The legs?
Oh yeah, he's got a point. It should be an error. It should be an error. That's gonna be an error on the third baseman, Trey Clugston. Dominic DeMiro smoked that one, but it got right underneath Trey's legs, and Jeremy Langsted scores. And that's going to be a strike to Jeremy. But the score is now 2-0 Cyclones in the top of the first of Game 3 with 1 out. Swing in there.
Jeremy, watch yourself.
Oh yeah, we're on YouTube. Watch your profanity. This is low.
2-1.
2-1, the count of the day. Swinging on the drop. Strike 2. Jeremy thought he struck out. Don't worry, Jeremy.
Oh, no, that's a strikeout, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's a strikeout?
That's 2 outs, yeah.
That's what I thought.
I had it at 2-2.
That's a strikeout. That's strike 3.
Yeah. Strike 3, okay.
Oh, okay. We unfortunately had the count wrong, and Jeremy Langsted strikes out there.
I'm not liking the scoring booth.
Jack Blahouse's first
they only got 3
strikeout
guys.
of Game 3.
That's their fault.
And there's 2 outs in the top of the first. JB Rogers looking to increase the lead. Swinging and missing at the first pitch. 0-1. In there for strike 2. 0-2. Drop ball from Jack Playhouse. Misses low. I gotta say, that drop ball from Jack is his nastiest pitch. And he got him right there. Wow. Goes right back to it on the drop.
What's the score?
Strike 3. 2-0. Cyclones. As we go into the bottom of the first. Everybody on TikTok, be sure to go check out our YouTube channel to go see an overall better viewing experience over there. Link for our YouTube is in the bio. Alex, you know, how much better of an experience would you say the YouTube is?
Way better.
Scale 1 to 10?
Like a 17.
17?
Yeah.
I give it a 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of YouTube.
I'm a big fan too.
Yeah. If I were you, TikTok, I'd go head over there to the
you
YouTube
gotta
channel.
Experience the difference.
Experience the difference. I don't know if we can be saying that though.
I don't think they care.
Okay. Go experience the difference over on the YouTube channel. Dominic DeMiro is gonna pitch again in Game 3. Pitched in Game 2. Only gave up 4 runs to the Nighthawks in Game number 2. He pitched pretty well. He didn't get speed checked one time. That's his first time all season.
All the outing.
Dominic DeMiro has really been making the adjustments.
Hey!
Alex Umpleby gets the ball down with the football. That ball way up in the tree was Dominic DeMiro's solo blast earlier in the game.
That ball would have went to a different zip code.
Oh, you know,
that was going to Alaska.
I don't know if any of you guys were watching our our live stream that we had this last weekend with Eric Sim here, but Dominic DeMiro was in the home run derby on this last Saturday, and my lord, the home runs he was hitting in that home run derby, like I've never seen balls go further.
They went a long ways, that's for sure.
Huh? Yeah, I technically won the home run derby, but
2-0.
I didn't have the furthest hit home run.
Did Eric? Dominic?
No, Dominic had Dominic was blasting shots.
No, Alex
I think that's what we need to invest in next is a stat cast.
For what?
A track man?
Yeah, track man.
I'm down.
How cool would that be?
Well, that's like when there's like a stadium.
Yeah, I know. That's like a legit stadium.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Pitch to Trey Clugston. Trey again has the most leadoff home runs out of anybody in the AWA this season. And that's in play up the middle. And Trey's going to reach easily on the ground ball single. Another downside to being down a man is you can't cover as much ground out there on defense, Alex.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for the Cyclones. Dominic is really going to have to put the team on his back when it comes to pitching.
Yep.
Limit the damage.
There it is. Dominic goes to and gets him. Great play from the Cyclones getting the lead runner. Dominic DeMiro, he's done that in the past where he just looks right around and gets the lead runner at second. That was a great play.
Great indeed. That's what they needed.
There's now one out in the bottom of the first. Pitch misses outside. And that's up the middle for a base hit. Jack is going to try to get to 3. The ball Alex Umpleby advances a second on the overthrow from Jeremy. Thank goodness for that tree over there by third base. By the Quackenbush.
How's a quack
Stop
doing?
the ball from going out of play.
Fair.
There's now runners on second and third. In there for strike.
That was a good pitch.
Good pitch from Dominic DeMiro.
Good watch.
That's low. 1-1. One out in the inning. And that's deep. Jeremy Link said right under it. He makes the grab. Jack tags. He gets there. 1 run will come in for the Nighthawks, and the score is now 2-1 Cyclones. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. A productive out from Jackson Carr on the sac fly. Drives in a run.
Good RBI.
Trey Clugston comes back up for the Nighthawks.
It's that slow curveball.
Let's go. Pitch on the way to Trey. Fouls that one. My man Alex. What's the count?
1-1.
Homie. Appreciate it. And that's outside. 2-1.
You good?
Yeah, he went.
Strike.
Yeah. Peter said he went to.
Strike.
Just fine.
Very good.
Pitch on the way to Trey Clugston. In there. What a pitch from Dominic DeMiro right there. Wow.
Guess they don't really need fielders.
And the Cyclones get out of that inning, only giving up 1 run. Their lead remains. It's 2-1 Cyclones going into the top of the second.
Dominic.
And Dominic DeMiro has that look in his eye. He is not trying to get swept in this game to the Nighthawks. What a pitch.
Like
DeMiro
LeBron.
doing it on both sides of the ball, pitching and hitting.
Playing like LeBron down 3-1. Jesus.
That was a roll. Dude, remember that home run you had against us? Or you just Oh man, that was almost gone. Strike 1, 0-1. Swinging there for strike 2. 0-2.
That was the Jake Oliver grunt.
The Jake Oliver. Oh!
Swinging a little hard.
0-2 on the way. Fouls that one off. The count will
Right.
remain 0-2. Dominic is swinging out of his shoes up here, trying to do whatever he can to keep this lead.
Oh boy.
Hits him. Nobody on, nobody out in the top of the second. Cyclones up 2-1.
2-2.
2-2. And that's right to Trey at third. He makes the throw. And Jackson Carr is not on the bag. Not a bad play from Trey Clugston. It was a close one. Jackson Carr didn't have his foot on the bag. Tough play to make. Dominic DeMiro reaches.
It's hard to make the play when you put
Runner on first for the Cyclones. No outs for Jeremy Langstead.
Thank you, Jeremy.
What did he say?
I don't know. No, that's what Jeremy. No, that wasn't me. That was Jeremy that said that.
Yeah, so it's a hard play to make. That's right.
No, I said it was a tough play to make. I'll own that one. Jeremy fouls that one off. Jeremy Langstead, he hasn't really done much at the plate today. We'll see if he can do something here right now. I got a base hit.
No, Dominic let off.
Dominic let off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy fouls that one off.
Jeremy certainly knows how to have fun here at the AWA.
Jeremy. Jeremy's easily the biggest jokester here. That's a strike. Strike 3. Jack Playhouse on the drop ball. His nastiest pitch.
I tried to stop him by punching him in the neck earlier.
Yeah, I went 0 for like 3 right after that, so it worked for a little.
1 out in the top of the second. Oh, the slider just misses. Those pitches, those inside sliders from Jack Playhouse can be tough because you think it's gonna hit you, but then it just goes right in. Yeah, it just curves right in and hits the plate.
I thought about it.
Distinctive glass.
Distinctive glass.
Do you remember
Represent.
that? 3D roofing. Woo woo. We're saying our chat, if you're wondering, we're saying our former Little League teams that we played with.
Pacific Little League represent.
Pacific Little League, way back when. I still got those pins, man.
Yep.
Oh, that was the life. You never got a home run pin? What were the gold pins? There's like gold, bronze, and silver pins. What were those? Do you remember?
You're just talking about like the giant picture.
People like Bobby are just out there stabbing themselves. 3-1.
3-1. Jeez. And that's deep. Jackson Carr makes the grab off the tree, and DeMiro diving again gets back to first safely. JB Rogers hit that one deep.
Are you all right, Dominic?
You good?
I'm already torn up.
Dominic DeMiro is going to have to come up and hit. There's now 2 outs in the top of the second. Runner on first. The Cyclones still leading 2-1. Again, Dominic DeMiro already has a solo blast in the game. That was hit probably easily 165, if not 180 feet. And that's gone way, way out of here. Into the neighbor's yard, his second home run of the game. 13th home run of the season. And the Cyclones now leading, I think it's 4-1.
Yeah.
On the 2-run blast from Dominic DeMiro.
That would be okay.
He looks out of breath. It's distorted over there. Fouls. Hey, you're up 4-1. Against all odds, the Cyclones are up right now, 4-1.
Yeah.
Jeremy fouls that one off. That one misses.
How much was speed check?
It's 51. Jack hasn't even been close to 55 today.
Makes sense, yeah.
Attaboy, good half.
Fouls that one off. Jeremy complaining about Jack's drop ball, and that, let me tell you, that screwball he's got is disgusting.
It's a wicked pitch.
Gosh, it's tough to hit. Fouls that one off.
The whole point of this is for me not to let you hit.
Pitch on the way from Jack Playhouse. Hits him on the shoulder.
I think he's sending a message there.
In the count, Alex, what's the count?
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, dude.
High. Jeremy holds 3-2.
That was the latest check swing I've ever seen.
There's 2 outs.
Yeah, 2 outs.
2 outs in the inning for the Nighthawks. Nobody on. Jeremy fouls that one.
Jeremy checked the swing like as the ball was lost. Jeremy,
ball though, wasn't it?
Jeremy like checked the swing as the ball was like past his head.
Two and two.
Full count.
Full count
Yeah, we're full.
to Jeremy Langsted. Nobody on. 2 outs. Fouls that one.
Hey, we're just staying alive. Who put this thing here?
It's been there the whole game, Jeremy. 3-2.
Yeah.
And that is foul. Jeremy just staying in there.
Tired of being. Tired out the pitcher. Tired of being.
That was the 10th pitch of the at-bat.
Jeremy tired of getting out. And that's popped up into the air. Jack Playhouse is there for the 3rd out of the inning. The Cyclones get a couple back. And it's 4-1 going into the bottom of the 2nd. Dominic DeMiro with a 2-run home run in the inning.
Yeah.
Jeremy really been making us laugh up here today.
He's playing mind games out there.
Playing mind games, for sure.
I don't think he knows it, but he's playing mind games.
Jack Playhouse up here for the Nighthawks. And that's fouled off.
Hit one of those. This is just
Every time a foul ball goes over there on the first baseline, I get nervous because Dominic DeMiro is charging after it like he's about to dive right into the concrete. Good effort from Dominic DeMiro. 0-1. And that's deep. Gets by JB Rogers, and Jack's going to try to advance to second. He gets there.
Nice, Jack.
Jack's going to be in there with a leadoff double for the Nighthawks. It just missed the foul pole for a home run. Jack's in there for a double instead, and Alex Umpleby up to the plate. First pitch from Dominic DeMiro is in there for a strike. Swinging at the second pitch, 0-2. The drop right back to Dominic DeMiro. He just charges at him to tag him out for the out. Dude, he was charging after him.
Yeah, jeez. He's gonna win the lowest effort award.
Oh.
No, that's
gets
what's
the out.
What's the other guy?
That's who, Alex?
There's
he was
one.
on your team last year
There's one out
with the buzz cut.
because Jack let it off. 1 out in the inning.
I think Connor or something.
In the bottom of the 2nd, and that's ripped to Jeremy. Gets the out, but Jack Playhouse scores on the ground out, and the score is now 4-2. Cyclones still leading. Good productive at bat from Jackson Carr again, scoring a run. Trey Clugston up to the plate with 2 outs. That drop from Dominic is pretty gross.
That probably was the day or pitch. You know?
1-0.
Right in the open zone.
That pitch is way high for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-1, right? 2-0. My bad. 2-0. 3-0
The green light, baby.
to Trey Clugston.
No.
2 outs in the bottom of the 2nd. Nobody on. That's right to JB Rogers. He decides to not throw the ball. JB knocked it down, but decided to not throw the ball. I think he was nervous to make an overthrow.
Oh, you did?
Trey reaches first. And Jack Playhouse is going to come right back up. Jack has a double in the inning. He was inches away from missing the left field foul pole for his 9th home run on the season. That's in there. Strike. That's 52. Jack, dude.
There should
Dominic,
be like
you're scaring me, man.
Dude.
There should be an automatic, like, you call it if it's like, oh, that's
Dude,
definitely not
the
playable.
look in Dom's eyes when he's running after the ball like that, it is like, it's scary. It's like 0-2, the count. Jack Playhouse. And that's high, 1-2.
I'm surprised you threw that one. I thought I was going to get a little droppy guy. Now you know what's coming.
That's the name of the pitch there, droppy guy.
Droppy guy.
1-2 up the way. That hits the top of the strike zone. Got him. Wow, it just nicked the top of the strike zone. Oh, that was an incredible pitch from DeMiro. And the Cyclones get out of it, only giving up 1 run, and they're still leading 4-2.
No, top of the third.
Top of the third.
I'd like to think that pitch was calculated, but I don't know.
Calculated?
JB's up.
JB's up.
No, JB's up.
We should.
JB's up. Yeah.
One thing I got to say about this series, there's been a lot of laughs, man. I'm having
Been
a
a
good
lot of
time.
laughs.
Having a good time.
Despite everything.
Despite the Cyclones being down a man, it's been really fun, and the games have been close.
We like to have fun here.
This is a fun wiffle ball field. We're a fun league.
Fun league.
4-2 is the score. JB Rogers is up for the Cyclones. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the third. Hits him 2-0.
JB's been hitting the ball well today. Just
He
hasn't resulted in a lot of base hits so far.
Yeah. But hey, you know what?
get going.
I think
Get going. Not a boy.
whenever a guy who normally walks is starting to make contact with the ball, I think you're happy. You know.
Yeah. Swinging the bat with some confidence.
Love to see that.
Breakout day for 6'9".
Yeah, breakout day for 6'9" out there. JB Rogers. 1-0 to Dominic DeMiro.
Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Dominic has 3 home runs on the day, 2 home runs in this game number 3.
Was it Vegas or Mexico?
13 bombs on the year. And that's ground ball to Trey. Trey is not overthrows Alex Humpleby at second, and JB Rogers advances to third. Trey probably should have just not thrown that one. Held on to it, but JB Rogers is going to get to third, and Jeremy Langstead has an opportunity for an RBI. That's ripped into the Quackenbush. Foul it off.
I think
Jeremy
would be
is
the best
due.
player to have mic'd up.
I think so too. We need to mic him. Well, probably a lot of swearing going on as well.
No, I think he would be good.
Fouls that one off.
With a
0-2.
mic. We need to hear what he has to say on the field.
Yeah, I guess we could always just. Oh, got him on the drop. Wow.
Jeremy, go run for JB.
Alex and I have been talking here in the booth that the drop ball is Jack's best pitch, and it's been working against Jeremy today. Every time Jeremy comes up to bat against Jack Playhouse, he's just hoping that Jack doesn't throw that pitch.
I think he's asked him verbatim not to throw it.
Yeah, I think he's stepped up there a few times saying, Jack, don't throw that pitch. But Jack does it anyways. Pitch to JB is high. And that's in there, 1-1. Two and 1. It's the top of the zone. Good pitch there from the Playhouse. Right there. Strike 3. 2 back-to-back strikeouts for Jack Playhouse and the Nighthawks. and there's 2 outs in the top of the third. Dominic DeMuro steps back up, and Dominic could really use some insurance runs for the Cyclones. So they're only leading 4-2. And that's way out of here. 3-run shot. Right on cue. Dominic DeMuro, his 3rd home run of the game, 4th home run on the day.
And his disrespect to any of the Cyclones players, but Dominic has really put the team
On his back.
today.
I would agree. Dominic is definitely putting the team on his back. And is that 13 home runs on the year or 14 for you now? It's crazy. Dominic DeMuro. It's incredible. That's popped up in the air. Jack play out. Oh.
Hey, we get another life.
Can't make the
Thank you for not
grab
hurting yourself.
in foul territory. Thank goodness Jack didn't keep going, as the fireplace was right there over on the first baseline. It probably would have hurt pretty bad if he would have ran into that. Going right back to the drop ball against Jeremy Langstead. Jeremy fouls that one off. 1-2's the count, right, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
My man.
Too early.
Yeah.
Jeremy, know what's coming.
Jeremy, you gonna be able to hit this? He says, dude, come on.
I don't think it's a negotiation, Jeremy.
1-2 on the way.
Can't throw trash.
Jeremy is incredibly happy that that pitch was outside. 2-2.
What is it, Granky?
Oh, got him again. Jeremy Langstead's 2nd strikeout of the inning. Jack's 3rd. And Jack strikes out 3 batters in that inning, but gives up a 3-run blast to Dominic DeMuro, his 3rd home run of the game.
Alex is up.
And the Cyclones are leading 7-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Dominic DeMuro has been an absolute beast for the Cyclones today. They're winning 7-2, trying to avoid the sweep. They only have 3 men, and Dominic DeMuro, like you said, Alex, has really been putting the team on his back today.
Yeah.
Both at the plate and on the mound, just doing everything.
Yeah.
That's in play down the 3rd baseline. Hits the foul pole. Umpleby is going to hold up at first for a single. The Nighthawks are trailing by 5 in the bottom of the 3rd. And the Nighthawks at this point just need base runners, Alex.
Huh?
The Nighthawks just need base runners at this point. Wouldn't you agree? Yep.
They are down 5, so that would be a wise strategy.
I like that, Alex. Good stuff.
They call me Captain Obvious.
The man. What up? What's up, bro? And that's in play off the fence. Uppleby's going to hold up at 2nd. It's smart play.
Good job, Jackson. Here we go.
Runners on 1st and 2nd. Jackson Carr, good hit from him.
On base.
He's been very productive for the Nighthawks this game. He's got a sac fly and scored a run on a ground out. Trey Clugston up to the plate for the Cyclones. That pitch is outside. 53. Dom has not gotten speed checked yet this game. That's in there. Great pitch on the curve.
Remember, if it looks like a ball, it's probably going to be strike.
And the count, Alex?
1-1.
1-1. Just misses the outside part of the zone for a ball. And that misses as well. 3-1 to Trey Clugston. That's way out of here. Wow. We've been seeing some absolute shots in Game 3. Trey Clugston, 3-run home run. And the score is now 7-5. And just like that, the Nighthawks are right back into it. There's no outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Score is 7-5. Jack Blehouse in the nifty New Balance shoes is up to the plate. Misses. Ball 1-0. That pitch misses as well. 2-0. 3 quick balls to Jack.
Jack, what is that noise you're making?
And Jack Blehouse will definitely have the green light on 3-0.
No.
Swinging.
Why would you say that? I got in my head. You did not want to swing. I was like, I'm not going to swing. Oh, I have the green light. Commentator says it must be
3-1. That's in play deep. Jeremy can't make the grab. Jack is going to stay at first. Good plan from Jack, not going second.
Should I tie it up right here?
Tied up, Umpleby. Umpleby is the tying run at the plate for the Nighthawks. There's no outs in the bottom of the third. 7-5 Cyclones. And that pitch misses.
We hear what you said.
That's deep! Oh, hits the fence. Jack Blehouse advances to third. Umpleby trying to go two. He makes it. And there's now runners at second and third. Alex Umpleby, the tying run at second, and Jackson Carr is now the winning run at the plate. No outs in the bottom of the third. That pitch is high. And that pitch is low. 2-0. Count to Jackson. That is deep! Good! Walk-off home run for Jackson Carr and the Northern Nighthawks, and they complete the sweep against the three-man Cyclones. They get 3 wins on the day and win the game. Total score of 8-7. Nighthawks win all 3 games by 1 run and sweep the Cyclones. A tough outing for Dominic DeMiro and the Cyclones as they were without Evan Clugston for the last 2 games and had to play down a man. But the Nighthawks sweep the Cyclones. They win game 1, 4-3.
See you, Dominic.
They win game 2. Do you remember the scores actually? Blank on the scores, Chad. I'm sorry.
4-3 in the second game. Don't get up 3 runs.
First game was 7-6. Second game was 4-3 Nighthawks. And the last game was 8-7 Nighthawks. The Nighthawks complete the sweep. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. We will be back again for more live games starting on Monday. We'll see you all back here on Monday. Thank you so much, and we hope everybody has a good rest of the week and a good night. Dingers or nothing. See everybody later. Yeah. All I've been doing is gun all night. 57. $53.
Evan and
56.
Dominic didn't come, so I moved it back a week. But then I think you have like 3 weeks in a row.
53. 56.
Okay, yeah. Well, thanks for coming, sir. Tell Chris, congratulations. Yeah, I completely agree. It's just like a financial burden.
That's all.
Do you just want to do it without?
Does it matter which one I use?
I don't think so.
I don't think it does. All right, ballers, welcome back to another post-game Q&A. Mark Campanero will be joining me in a minute. I'll be answering questions again. Mike. Alex just got drilled. Poor guy. I got 2 mics, actually. All right, let me get the cool bat.
A sticky bat. Oh no.
Yeah. Ah. Here we go. Now we're set. All right, here for questions for some Q&A. We're sitting here. I'm ready. I had a couple dongs today. Didn't give up too many runs in my pitching performance. Can't complain. Let's get the scoreboard out of here. Where's the scoreboard? Oh wait, no, here it is. Ah, look at that. What? It is. It's a 30-second delay. Give him a second.
Well, the chat is live.
Yeah, I know chat's live. They're just not asking nothing yet.
Oh.
I mean, I can sit here and talk about myself for a while, or like the league, like super nice day today, not too hot. I mean, it was pretty warm earlier, but like, hey, can't complain. We got Mark in the building too.
What up? What's going on?
We got another mic for you as well.
Oh,
if you
you
wanna.
do?
Yeah,
Oh my
there were 2 inside.
I feel special.
Yeah, my dad said he wanted.
What's going on?
Mark, that's for you. When are the Pilots gonna play?
I
When's your
think
next
we were gonna play Monday next week, but now we're playing Wednesday, and we're playing the Wolfpacks. We haven't played them yet before, so it should be a good one.
Oh, we're doing interleague right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
nice.
doing- it's been nice. I something that all the players have been asking for is we want to play teams from the other division because I mean, for us being the Pilots, we played the Nighthawks, you guys twice, and we've already played the Enforcers 3 times. I haven't even played the Stingers. We haven't played the Stingers or the Wolfpack yet. We played the Cyclones 1 time.
One time, really? I thought
Yeah.
it was twice.
So all teams are only going to get to play. So all NL teams are only going to get to play an AL team 1 time before the playoffs. But yeah.
Who's behind the AWA? Well, he didn't walk into camera because I have the camera off, but it is Jack Blayhouse.
Jack is our leader. He's the commish and the man.
The commish, the legend.
He makes the wheels go around in this week. That's for sure.
Yeah, everything is through Jack. Everything we've done so far has just been like him, like all the TikTok videos, YouTube videos.
He's done just an absolutely incredible job, and yeah, I mean, honestly, we don't have enough good things to say about Jack. He's absolutely done incredible with this whole thing.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Will Evan face repercussions for leaving? No. So I am his older brother, and we had our cat run off on us a few days ago, and they got back from their family vacation yesterday. So it came to a head today. It happens. I'm sad about it too. So it is what it is. No repercussions this time. If it was for anything else, then yeah, but today's different.
And I know that a lot of people were probably very unhappy with the whole speed check thing and the 56 mile per hour thing, and you're like, well, it's right there. And the only reason we were so strict on it today is because we are in the second half of the league. The 55 mile per hour rule has been a rule since we've started at this season, and again, the way that we've kind of positioned ourselves in this league is we want more home runs rather than strikeouts, so we're sticking at the 55 mile per hour limit. Evan has been the pitcher in the league who's been speed checked the most times, and Dominic DeMuro was up there as well, getting speed checked a lot, and ever since we started speed checking Dominic, he has slowed down his pitches, and he didn't get speed checked 1 time tonight in 2 games.
Yeah, he really didn't, did he?
So, no. So, I mean, that's progress, and everybody else in the league has had to abide to the 55 mile per hour rule. So that's why we were being really tough on Evan tonight. And unfortunately, he got really angry, and we didn't think he was going to run off like that. But unfortunately, it really angered him, and the Cyclones were without him, which sucked.
Yeah, I mean, they still almost beat us Game 3.
Oh, that was gigantic. Sorry.
No, you're fine. The new mound. Oh, dude, I love the new mound. Did you see me pitch today? That's the lowest amount of runs I've given up all season. I am stoked. I love it. How do you feel about it, Mark?
I don't know. I really haven't even
You
tested it
haven't
out.
like you haven't played yet.
I haven't really
mind.
gotten a pitch on it. So, I mean, I guess next week will tell for sure with the pilots. But hey, at least we had an entertaining series the last time we played the Enforcers.
Yeah,
so
right.
That's all I can ask for. But
grew up together. A few of us grew up together.
I'd say most of us.
Yeah. Myself, Mark, Jack, Peter,
Alex.
Alex
Harden for this.
Yeah,
Wolfpack.
and that Umple B. A lot of us like grew up together, just knowing each other. All did sports growing up, so us coming here has been just like getting everybody together. And a lot of people have come from knowing Jack too. So,
I can't
Jack.
see the question.
Oh, do you want me to move him
Yeah,
up?
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, there you go.
Hey.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Hardest pitcher. Okay, can I do my answer
you
first?
can do that one.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think the hardest pitcher to face in the league, I have two. I would say currently the hardest though is probably just because I haven't faced him as much. Dominic DeMuro, in my opinion, is the hardest to face in the league because we don't have very many left-handed batters, and his curveball is nuts, and he just gets he looks like he's throwing way faster than he is, and so I would say he's been the toughest for me, and then I'd say second is Jake Oliver for sure.
I hate hitting against
tough.
Jake. He's
Jake's
so
tough.
good.
I've gotten to see Jake quite a few times because we've played them. Being the Pilots, we played this Enforcers in 3 different series. We've played 9 games against them, so I've gotten to see it quite a bit, which is why I'm starting to hit him a little bit. But I mean, even then, Jake's great. Dominic is great. They're both incredible, and honestly, everybody. I mean, Jack Blayhouse is also a really tough guy to hit off of, and so I'd say that as of right now, those are probably the top 3 for me.
Yeah. It's definitely like I would say Jake as well. Because if you don't get a jump on the one good pitch he gives you, you're just going to watch the rest fly right past you for strikes, and it's painful. It's painful. Outside of that, Peter, when he's on, is disgusting. Peter is unhittable if he's having a good day. Like when we had Eric out last weekend, it was just nothing but strikeouts. I think he struck out, 8 people in the first 3 innings. It was disgusting. And it just wasn't possible because the ball starts here, ends here.
Yeah.
And it's just nothing you can do.
I didn't say Peter because I haven't gotten to face Peter in a game yet. I mean, Peter and I've known Peter since I was 2 years old, so Peter and I have been incredible friends for a really long time. So Peter and I practice against each other all the time, but I've never faced an actual game. So the Pilots are facing him in about a month, I think. So we'll get to see Peter soon.
Yeah,
but Peter's another very good pitcher who I didn't mention, and but all the guys that I mentioned are just guys who I've gone up against so far in the league.
Yeah, there's some really good matchups coming the rest of the year too, since everybody's gonna get to play everybody.
Oh yeah,
a lot of good teams who are running the table essentially in their own leagues are definitely gonna have to rethink what they're doing against some of these pitchers and some of these batters.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm glad Thomas isn't here. Thomas just hits nukes. He has 17 home runs and he's only been here for half the year.
I mean, you guys lucked out today not having Gabe DeMuro.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, wow, Gabe. I don't know if anybody remembers, but Gabe's played in 2 series, right? I think.
Yeah.
In his first series, he had 4 home runs in his debut series. It was the best debut I've ever seen. So.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. World Series thoughts. World Series for wiffle ball? Because baseball just got through the All-Star break. They're not done with that yet.
Wait, what did this guy say? 7-10.
Eliminated the playoff.
Later, JV.
I think everybody's making the playoffs.
What's his name? Romel?
Yeah.
Romel, hey, you know what? We don't have the best record in the league, or we have the worst record in the league, but we're battling back. I mean, I don't know. I'm proud of all my players. We're all rookies, and we're people. Trey, I was talking to Alex
about this like
I'm listening.
during the broadcast and everything.
On my phone.
Going from baseball to playing wiffle ball, that's so different. I mean, the ball is so much harder to throw. It's nothing like throwing a baseball. It's different for sure. So, you know, we definitely had some adjustment periods in the first half, and you know, I feel like the second half is going to go better for us, and we'll turn it around. So.
Okay, I lied. I was only half listening.
No, you're good. You're good. You're
I
good.
was trying to find the schedule for the rest of the year because we do. Where was it? Not Ethan. We do have playoffs this year. Let me pull up the schedule right now. Where are we here? All right. So our playoffs are going to start August 16th. And then we're going to go until I think the first week of September for the World Series.
Can I answer?
You can do
Phil,
you can do whatever you want.
Okay, Phil Hummel has a question. He says, going into the second part of the season, do you feel the Cyclones can keep up the dominance they have shown so far? What team do you feel could be the strongest contender heading into the playoffs? For me answering this, I would have to say I'm gonna give you two teams. I think my original team would be the Cyclones. When they have Evan Clugston and Dominic DeMiro, I mean they're the best 1-2 punch in the league. Just is what it is. They're the best two pitchers on the one team in the league, and when they're on, it's incredibly hard to beat the Cyclones. It just is. So I'd say that they're definitely a favorite in the AL, and then I have to say in the NL, I mean, we've played them 3 times. The Enforcers, I mean, Jake Oliver and the Enforcers, I mean, Drew Williams has been incredible. Chase Winkler's been great. Gunnar Whitelaw's been great. Those guys are hitting the ball well. DJ Oliver, Jake's brother, has been great since joining the league. And, I mean, all those guys can hit. And not only that, I mean, the Enforcers are a second pitcher away from being one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah,
and they have offense.
far and away.
Jake leading the way on the mound. And the team's been great. And what a turnaround Jake Oliver and the Enforcers have been this year. So I'd have to go with those two teams, Cyclones in the AL and Enforcers in the NL.
Jeez, no respect for the Nighthawks. You just swept the freaking Cyclones. You're going to say those two teams?
I don't know, man. They had 3 players for the last 2 games.
No.
Oh, we won the first game. They had 3 players. First game they didn't.
I'm just...
Hey, disrespect from Mark over there.
No, I'm just...
He's like, I've never faced Dominic, and he's the best pitcher. How does that make sense?
No.
I said you were one of the best.
I faced Dominic. He struck me out 3 times.
Oh. You said I was a bad pitcher.
I said you were a good pitcher.
I said I haven't faced...
Mark over there.
I said I haven't faced Peter in the league yet.
I think the Cyclones got the best chance, but the Nighthawks swept them. I also think the Enforcers had the best chance, but the Nighthawks also...
But okay, Jack, you also swept the Cyclones. They had 3 guys for 2
We
games.
swept the Enforcers too.
Hey, the Nighthawks haven't played the Stingers yet, that's all I'm saying.
We got some good matchups coming.
Our 4 losses are to you guys for some reason, because I think you guys employed the no sweep.
Well, then it's biased for me because those have been like the toughest teams for us, I would say. Because those are the 2 teams that have swept us, so it's been hard for us.
Right now, we're just chatting about teams being good. Jack has a lot of opinions because he runs the league.
Jack's
so.
very unhappy that I didn't include the Nighthawks for one of the best teams, but
it's all right. We can be the sleeper this year. That's all right.
Yeah. No, hey, you guys are very good. It's not like I was just saying that those are, some contenders.
Yeah. If Gabe plays, it's hard. Gabe lives in Texas, so he came up here to leave his kids with their grandparents. And he was just here for a couple times, so I don't know if he's going to come back again this year, but... More games today? Nah, we finished up our series already.
Yeah, our next games will be Monday. This is coming Monday.
God, it's Wednesday.
I don't we have the schedule in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
On Monday, Oh no, this isn't the updated one.
Oh,
because I think they switched it.
That's right.
It might be.
He didn't get sent me the updated one.
Oh,
then.
I think it's Cyclones, Stingers on Monday.
Yeah, because Evan has to go on a trip for a week. Never mind, it won't be the Cyclones on Monday.
It's Nighthawks Stingers.
Nighthawks Stingers.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Quick turnaround.
That's a quick turn.
I am not a... Peter, make sure you don't pitch as good as you did on Saturday. Yeah, I will. All right, cool.
You will.
Hi, Mads. Give me your thoughts on Jack Blahouse's season this fall so far.
I think he's been great. I mean,
His pitching,
he's been very well.
He's
He's
kind
got.
of suffered a little bit recently.
I'd say from what I've heard at least. I wasn't playing in the league last year, but you guys said that the hitters this year have been better so far.
I think so, just because we have an extra year of experience.
Okay.
Like it's hard to come into the league not knowing like the differences between wiffle ball and baseball, just because they're both like a pitching sport, but they're not the same sport. It's the same way cricket's different.
Right.
So I think the batters have gotten better, and I think that'll continue to happen going forward. Especially with how we do our pitching, I think the batters are definitely always have the upper hand in that sense because you can't go over 55. So that'll be something interesting that we think about going forward, whether we move the mound back and up the speed again or whatever we decide to do. But until then, batters definitely have the upper hand.
And as far as that question goes, what are your thoughts on Jack Blahouse's season? I mean, I think it would be dumb not to put him in the MVP voting. I mean, he has 8 home runs on the year. He's been very good for the Nighthawks. The Nighthawks have the best record in the league. Jack is arguably the best player on the best team, or the best record in the league, you know, so I think it would be hard not to put him in the MVP voting, along with you.
If I could pitch, I would definitely be better, but hey, I can't pitch. My ERA is like, what, 10? Yeah. My ERA is awful. Best start today, so that'll lower it like 1 point, but I give support in the bats, apparently nowadays.
Your ERA is down to like 6 something.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
My ERA is down to 6. Let's go. Any interested in changing the top speed to 60 or higher?
We've been playing around. So we've been playing around with the speed a lot, and
what's up, Alex?
Currently, we're just leaving the speed at 55 flat right now for the season. It will not change this year. Potentially, maybe next season we can talk about increasing or whatever we decide to do with the speed. But as of this year, we're keeping it at 55. We might have talks in the off season to see what it'll be, but as of right now, 55.
How many people can throw it
flat.
over 55 with any sort of accuracy anyway?
I would say Jake.
Like 3?
Not a lot.
Dom.
I mean, Aaron was.
I can throw it more accurate fast.
I can too.
So, Trey.
Yeah.
I can't.
Welcome to the post-game Q&A interviews. Alex Harden, captain of the Western Wolfpack. How are you? How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. My body hurts. But other than that, I'm doing well.
It's hard sitting up there for 3.5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, my sitting muscle is mighty sore.
So, Day 69 asked, why can't you pitch over 55 miles per hour? So the way that we've tried to position ourselves in this league is we've tried to emphasize hitting and home runs, or dingers as we call them, more in this league rather than striking out and throwing as fast as you possibly can. So that's why we cap all of our pitchers at 55, because we want to see more hitting and more home runs.
Problem is... No, sorry, go ahead.
Fast pitching. Go for it.
I was going to say, the problem is we've all figured out how to throw movement pitches, and then nobody can hit them, even with the 55-mile-an-hour cap.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tough this year.
It's a good balance.
Yeah. But at the same time, we also want to make it like fair for everybody, because not everybody is like at the same athletic level.
Yeah.
Like it varies a lot. Like we have kids who are like still actively doing like tons of sports and stuff like that, and they're fit, they're ready to go. And then you have like
Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic's always there.
Dominic and Jake and Mark.
And then you got people like me who come to drink.
I gotta answer this wiffle ball ranker question. It says, why no respect for Jack Mark? I have a ton of respect for Jack Blahous. You have to understand, and the Nighthawks. They're a very good team, and honestly, we have to play them, I think, in like about a week, and it's going to be a tough series. I'm just saying that...
You gave us all the motivation we need. You're not going to run.
all I'm saying is that I think up until this point, those have just been, the teams that have swept us, the Pilots, and it was tough. So, but we've also only faced the Nighthawks at full strength one time. So
Yeah, that's fair. I don't even know if we're going to be at full strength. I know we're missing a couple guys here going
yeah,
forward.
I mean, Jack, you guys have been missing guys quite a bit. So
I don't think we'll ever have 4 guys that we're supposed to play ever.
yeah,
Yeah. We had the same.
So-
We didn't really have that issue last year.
That's why you guys won. Yeah.
Yeah. All-Star game thoughts? I didn't watch the All-Star game.
yeah.
I
I watched. There's a lot of former Mariners. Mike Zunino.
Oh,
Omar
former
Narvaez,
Mariners, yeah.
Taiwan Walker. Who else? You say Kikuchi was there, but he's not a former Mariner.
Shohei Ohtani was an almost Mariner.
Shohei Ohtani was.
Basically, you come to the Mariners to like.
You're the farm system. For
Yeah,
the rest
you get
of the league.
you get to go into your slump, then you leave and you start hitting really well. Except for this year, we're doing a lot better this year. I hope we keep all the young guys. That'd be great.
We get asked this question a lot. It's what kind of bat do you use? We get this question all the time. The bat is the Easton Pro Sticks.
This one.
It's that bat.
This one.
It's the
like
Easton
cool bat.
Pro Sticks.
It's like $12 on Amazon.
It's
Yeah,
it's-
they're really cheap.
It's a great bat. It's got a good
Yeah.
amount of pop, and it's, in our opinion, way better than the yellow wiffle ball,
Yeah.
wiffle ball bats, and that's
good
what
balance
we use.
to
It's we think it's more fun to watch home runs as opposed to
Yeah. It's
striking out.
It's less fun giving up a lot of home runs, but like it's more fun to hit them and watch them go. Who do
Thanks, Mark Jameson.
Who do you
Yeah, thank
get?
you, Mark Jameson. Appreciate that.
Who do you get? Well, what? I'm having a stroke reading this.
I am too.
Who do you get your teams and where do you play? We get our teams from people's
We
houses.
fight it out in
Yeah.
Jack's basement.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
nobody cares that the Yankees have won 27 World Series. What have they won lately?
Yeah,
Ooh,
they
that was a
haven't
good one. That was a good
won.
one,
They didn't win anything in the 2010s, so
Yeah.
irrelevant. We play
The
in
Mariners fans were numb to the championship argument.
Yeah, we play in Jack's backyard. We got the full spread, the full setup. It's nuts, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
How many players on each team's roster? I mean,
It
it
varies on
varies.
availability.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have. I mean,
It's anywhere from
5
like,
guys
yeah.
can play in a game. You can play 4 in DH ones. You can have 5, but other than that, you can't play more than 5. As far as roster goes, I mean, it's basically who can show up at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But I would say every team has a normal 4 guys, and then at that point, it's like
Yeah.
you kind of got to go to reserve sometimes when guys can't make it.
Yeah, I'd say every team has about like 6 guys they can really call, to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more than that, it's hard to like work people in. But it works out pretty well with what we have right now. Sometimes it's annoying to get people to show up, but at the same time, we've been doing it for a while at this point, so everybody knows Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Why don't you reach out to a turf thing and they can have their logo?
All right, more questions. We're probably gonna do 5 more minutes?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe
a little bit longer.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can keep doing it. I'm gonna head out afterwards.
Yeah, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so.
Oh, what's your guys' favorite frozen pizza?
Frozen. That's a good question. What is your
What's your
favorite
guys'
frozen?
favorite frozen pizza?
Dude, okay. I mean, this
If it's-
might be a controversial pick, but
If it's
I'm a DiGiorno
not,
guy.
if it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Okay, you're
DiGiorno's
with me.
pretty
Okay,
solid.
okay,
I'm just
thank
saying.
goodness.
I gotta-
That crust is nuts, man.
I gotta
Dude,
say,
it's so
I gotta
good.
say,
I love it.
like,
It's so good.
Have you guys had Crazy Mike's frozen pizza?
No,
No.
I want to
It's
try it.
it's
though.
pretty solid. It's like if you like doughy pizza, like thick crust
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
I love thick crust.
Do they
Pretty
have-
good. Highly recommend it.
Do they
but
have a stuffed crust?
I don't know. I haven't seen that.
I
It's
love-
probably
I'm a
Safeway.
big fan of the stuff.
I love
Yeah,
stuffed
but
crust.
I mean, like, it's okay. I'll
The other
eat
one
it.
that's fire, a little more healthy, even though it's a frozen pizza, is the California Pizza Kitchen frozen pizzas.
Oh, I've
like
seen
the
that.
I think it's called the Mediterranean one.
Yeah.
Or like Buffalo Chicken Ranch something or
Sounds
other.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Super good.
I've seen
Super
that.
good.
I've seen that. Looks pretty good.
AWA World Series, who you think is going to win? The team that keeps the most core players all the time, because rotating rosters are not good for for consistency.
Yeah. Whoever wins the most games.
Yeah, whoever wins the most games.
It's too
Mark-
early to tell.
I gotta read this because I'm really liking the love that we're getting. Mark Jameson again, thank you so much. He said, I've played wiffle ball my whole life, and you guys have by far the best setup. 55 miles per hour limit is a solid rule and good for the game. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate it. That's what we think as well. We'd rather see hitting rather as opposed to striking out. Hitting is, as you're playing, the most fun thing to do in the game, and we think it's the most fun thing to watch, so we'd rather have all of our fans and everything see more hitting as opposed to striking out, like we've said in the past. So thank you.
Well
We
said.
appreciate that.
Well said, Mark. It's like you've done this before.
Hot Pockets and pizza rolls are dank too. I like those.
Yeah, pizza rolls. Hot Pockets are always fire.
Yeah.
Playoffs start on, what did I say, July 16th? I think is our
No,
playoffs
no,
now.
that's
Oh,
in
no, August.
16.
August.
That's tomorrow.
So
Oh,
playoffs are about a month away.
Evan sent me the updated schedule.
The last World Series game will be on September 1st, as of right now.
Jeez.
Sometimes the reason that we don't really post a legit schedule, and I know some of you have asked for that, it's because we try to get all the players to games, and sometimes there's availability issues like we've talked about. So we haven't posted an actual schedule online because we're changing it around,
Yeah,
all
we
the
got
time.
to make
So
sure everybody can be there.
We don't want to give all of you a schedule and then you guys think, oh, I thought this team and this team was playing this day, and then have it change last minute. So, as of right now, last World Series game will be September 1st. So.
Yeah. Any ringers? Gabe.
Gabe is
Gabe
a ringer.
Demiro. That's basically the only one we have so far. And if he comes in, it's scary because
Jake Oliver was a ringer last year too.
yeah, he was, and then he got his.
He played on 3 teams.
And then he captained his team now, and now he's still a ringer.
My boy Quentin McDaniel is a ringer.
Yeah, Quinn's a ringer.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, for all of you who know, like Quentin Daniel or Q McDaniel on my team, he literally drives 2.5 hours to be here for our game. So shout out to Q.
Shout out to
Thank you
Q.
for coming out and helping the pilots.
Setup and graphics are well done. Oh, do you want to see them all right now? I'll put them all up on screen.
Show the strikeout leader one.
Oh, I wonder what the strikeout leader
I wonder
one
who
is.
that is.
No,
Show the home run leader.
Show the home run leader. Oh, okay, I'll do the home runs too. Dude, and
that lead is slow. Well,
that's from last week, but still.
Has everybody played week 6?
I don't even know.
Jack, has everybody played week 6?
Stingers.
No, they play.
Probably the Stingers.
I think
Yeah,
He plays tomorrow. Oh wait, no, there's no game tomorrow.
We play the Monday.
I think we should have updated week 6 stats this weekend.
Yeah.
You run the gram.
What?
You run the gram. That's.
Wait, I was.
No, you run the gram.
You run the gram. Isn't that where it gets posted?
Oh
first?
no! Well, I co-run the gram. Jack has the weekend. Sorry.
But no, this home run race is gonna get nuts going into the end of the year.
Dude, it's so fun though.
Predicting a comeback from me.
Yeah,
Take the
dude.
crown.
Yeah, you've been in the
better.
second half. You've come alive,
Yeah.
man. For sure.
You got to start raking them in.
Hitting the ball's fun.
I mean, Dom and Mark both hit 4 in their last series.
Dom was 1 behind me though, so he's 13, right?
Yeah, and I have 11 now, so I'm 3
Thank
back.
goodness. I got to keep that intact.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play you, Mark.
I'm excited to play you
Next
man.
week. Yeah, it's gonna be
That'll be a
fun.
good
get
one.
after
Because you guys
it.
play Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So next week's matchups on Monday are the Nighthawks and the Stingers. That's a good one. And then the Pacific Pilots versus the Wolf Pack. The big question on everybody's mind, is Thomas going to be there?
No, he won't be there.
Wait, really? I mean,
Let's go!
Darn it.
No, Thomas can't be there because it's a Wednesday game, but Tyler will be there this time, and I haven't figured out who else yet. But
I gotta text all my
I
guys.
will have a full roster. I think.
Full roster for Alex Harden. That's a scary thought.
Yeah. For you and me both.
Ever think about sponsors? That is a question for Jack Playhouse.
Rainier Beer, hit us up.
Yeah, Rainier hit me up.
Oh, not Ethan. Pilot's fave team.
There you go.
Waiting for the psych.
Waiting for the site. Is the World Series going to be streamed? Yes.
Absolutely.
Every single game we play is going to be streamed. Last time, or on Monday, we had some stream issues because the Wi-Fi just wasn't cooperating.
I'm glad there was some stream issues.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not a good. It was such a bad game too.
I did well.
You
I
did-
had
you
fun.
did well.
I had fun on Monday.
You always do well, Alex.
Thank you, Shannon. I had fun. My team did not do good.
Your
but
team did all right.
We won the
Thomas.
third
They
game.
tried their best.
Thomas
We tried their
pitched
best.
right-handed.
And we had fun.
And gave up what? 11 runs in the top of the third.
Well, in the first inning,
26
he gave
total.
Up 5.
Yeah. So he has the highest ERA.
AWA trade
Infinite.
deadline. Hey, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future.
We do-
We're not smart enough to trade players.
we'll talk about trades in the future.
Yeah.
But this year there won't be any trades.
Yeah, we have no like capital to give anybody. The trade's like, oh, I'll give you a player and like a high five.
Yeah.
That's all we can do for
Yeah.
trades right
Even
now.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna say probably. We'll definitely explore that in the future. But I think as of right now, it's at least for this season, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Teams for the most part are pretty well rounded too. I mean, like, yeah, I'd say they're like mostly balanced. I mean,
Also, I just wanted to say thank you for all the nice comments in the chat. I mean, we it's so fun for us to come out here and
Yeah.
play. Thank you everybody for being here. We really appreciate everybody watching.
For watching all the-
thank you for all the nice comments and everything.
And thank you for all the not so nice comments. It gives me something to do when I'm not playing.
Yeah.
it's fun to banter.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, even if we get even if we get bad comments, we're just happy to have people here.
Yeah.
So thank
Yeah.
you. So.
Any comment to
Any
comment.
publicity is good publicity.
Yep. I like the league and everyone seems to be friendly and competitive. Thanks, NDR. We try to be.
You
Like,
should see the stuff that we don't film.
yeah. At the beginning of the year it was kind of tough just because people were trying to find like the right balance of like friendly and competitive, but I think most people have it now.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to lose, obviously, but at the same time,
I mean, this league is very competitive. I mean,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
we legit compete out here.
Yeah,
It's-
I like how
it's-
Trey said it. We all want to win, but like, I mean, personally, I'm not gonna sacrifice like
Oh no.
my having fun to try and win or get into it too much.
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
Because then, like, if somebody else isn't having fun and is being overly competitive, then it kind of dampens it for everybody else.
Right.
And we want people to come back. We want people to have fun and have a good time because then it creates better content for the viewer.
Absolutely, I agree. Also, I just have to say one more quick thank you to 2020 C8 Corvette 8, Pilot's favorite team. Pilots.
Whoa, was that the baby?
let's
go. The baby? Let's go.
Official gaming. That's how you know they're actually the baby.
It's the real the baby.
Because it says official gaming on it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in and watching the baby.
Yeah. We need you to give us a shout out in a verse.
Yeah. Call us out. You can come out and play. It's fun. It'd be cool to get like actual like people to come play.
We can hit up Macklemore. He's probably around here somewhere.
Should we do like one or two more questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Something
right.
confusing.
People asking
Yeah.
more questions.
We got 2 more questions we can take. So the first 2 that pop up on here are going to be the ones that come in.
Peter MC.
Peter,
Can
the
I
real
pick it?
deal
Can I pick
McNeil,
it?
captain of the Southern Stingers.
My eyes aren't good. Is that a hand or a taco?
Or a week 6.
That's
That's what I was wondering. I think
Peter,
everybody
have
has.
you?
Have I played what?
A week 6 game? I don't think so.
That's
So
what
yours
I
is
was
next week?
saying.
Is that Monday?
Monday? Yeah, I think so. Because I can't update stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Well, just update
Debate.
it because it's only fair that like the Stingers are back
Yeah,
a week because
yeah.
we're so good. You know?
You guys probably. Wait,
So
no
we-
way. You have. No, yeah, you wait. No, yeah, you played one. This is just because we were waiting on us. You guys were
Oh,
the
the
first
game
game
with
back.
where Colin was barefoot.
I don't even know what week we're in.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah,
just show up,
yeah,
I
that
play.
was
Colin
so
was
I
back, so
make,
that was funny.
Oh yeah, I can't update it.
I hit homers. I show up. I play. You know, I don't know what week it is. I live day to day.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hit homers, Peter. Where are you on this list?
Oh, that's me.
I have
that was-
7.
that was-
I have 7 home runs.
That was rude.
Jack just has to put him before me.
That was not very nice.
Has anyone ever been suspended?
No.
No. I don't. No. Nobody.
People have been close.
Yeah, we've
People,
gotten close
people
a
have
couple of
people have been
times.
close. There's been some.
Yeah, the whole Ford substance issue, that was a problem.
Yeah.
Self-suspension.
Self-suspensions, yeah.
Self-imposed exile.
How does it feel to be pro AA Wiffle League? Want to see you guys get drafted? Hey, we've already been drafted and we're already pro wiffle ball players. So thank you.
Oh no, he
very much.
means Alcoholics Anonymous. Thank
Oh.
you. Thank you. I take that to heart.
I think Mark
I have
does
no idea.
too.
I never drink alcohol. I was shocked.
Yeah.
This is a sober league.
All right.
I drink a lot of water before me.
All right. Last question is gonna be from Not Ethan. the arc on the field by the foul line, does the ball need to pass it to be a hit? Great question. Yes, it does.
And sorry, Ethan, I probably don't explain that very well when I'm commentating. I don't really know what to call it. The arc foul line, or I don't know.
It's the no bunt zone. Just the no-go zone.
The no
bunt zone.
I guess we'll call it.
Yeah,
okay.
we just don't want bunts. It's,
Okay.
it's our way to prevent bunts and.
Okay.
You know,
bunting is stupid.
Because I feel like whenever a ball like barely goes past the no bunt zone, I'm like, I just don't know what to call it. I don't explain it very well.
No,
So,
it's tough.
in the future, I'll be better about
no
that.
buns.
There's lots of rules that we don't really talk about
It's
because
like
we don't have any rules actually written down. We just make it up as we go. It's fun.
Yeah, we bitch about it until we figure it out.
Yeah, we need to have the 4 that are always here outside of Jack, which is basically us 4. We're the ones who are always here every game. So we need to. Okay, Shannon, you come in here and say hi.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Your broadcaster's way better than Michael K. Let's go, Mark.
That was
Who?
very nice. Thank you.
Who's Michael K?
No idea, but Mark's
No
better.
idea,
than
but
Yeah,
I'm
Mark's
better.
better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The guy from Cage
Jack Blahouse as well. Jack does a
Jack's
really
got some
good job.
commentary.
I want you to be up in the booth with me.
Let's go, Quackenbush. Thank you, my good friend.
I didn't see
Quack, we
Quackenbush
missed you.
tonight. He made an appearance.
Up there, if Peter's not playing. I
Okay.
mean, when we play,
Quack, I hit 2 more dongs
guess
for you.
Alex, if
We're
Alex
still working on
were
getting your
on
sign.
Monday,
Run what? Stats? Oh, the line. Okay.
Because me and
Oh
Peter
yeah.
play each other.
Oh, that's right. It's gonna fall apart.
Because you do a good job with
You're gonna
me.
leave it with these knuckleheads.
Oh, and then we need Jake on stats or something.
You're gonna step it up.
Well, I can take some
Jake's gotta
responsibilities.
get here.
Give me a crash
plan.
course.
That's a pretty big responsibility.
I need that Trey game 2 pitching.
Hey,
Whoa, whoa.
Quackenbush. Thank
The
you.
bush.
Appreciate you.
Check out this tan line.
Gnarly.
Jesus.
I thought that was dirt. Is that not dirt?
Is that not dirt?
It's dirt.
You should see. You should
Hey,
see mine.
hey
I have the same
Andrew,
kind of
Andrew,
Kind of
Kokur, we really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Future
Mark
reference.
with the C though.
It is Mark with a C.
Andrew said that you and I are the goats, Jack.
Appreciate
What
it.
am I?
Chop liver.
Chop liver.
Damn it.
Thank you again, Quackenbush. We have a bush
Y'all ever
name
had chopped
after
liver?
you
'Cause I've
here.
never
Thank
had
you
it.
so much for all the
I
donations.
didn't.
Is it bad?
Is it
Yeah.
a real thing?
I
Is
will.
liver any good? I've never
Now
had
we
it.
gotta-
He
we gotta
said,
build a storyline. Me and Mark just going at it because just no respect from Mark over here.
No
For
respect.
Rick.
I got no respect.
"What do you mean?"
I'm the best commentator in the game.
The Cyclones are the best team. They have a chance to win it, even though the
Well,
Nighthawks
you have to
just
under.
swept them.
Hey, I'm just going off.
They had
of-
3 players.
Not the first game. First game. Just go off the first game.
I hit a home
Yeah.
run off Evan, so
Yeah.
Okay,
Just go
but
off
we
the first
did
game.
speed check Evan quite a few times as well. So
That was rough.
It
it's
is
not
what
that
it
I'm not
is.
giving you respect. It's more just like those are the 2 teams that swept us, so it was like tough, you know.
Wait, baseball
Not-
teams.
And,
There's
and Jack, we've
there's
only
other teams
don't-
other than
like,
the Mariners.
You have beaten us. I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
Yeah, there's teams
but
that win.
You also were
What?
down 2 guys when
No,
we played
you're
you
lying.
last time.
How,
So,
yeah, how is that
It's
the
a-
team with the
it's a
worst
myth.
record has just totally destroyed us in the regular season?
4 of our 7 wins.
Oh my
were you
God.
guys.
That's so annoying.
Dude, don't get me wrong. I don't like playing you guys either. You know.
I do.
So,
I do.
like when you
You only like it when I pitch.
When you guys
I like
have
when
when you
Jack
guys have
pitches, too.
you, Umpleby,
nice curve.
Harry Stenberg, and
Apparently I
Trey,
only throw
you guys are
strikes when I
nuts.
don't want to throw a strike
Yeah.
to you and Dominic.
Yeah.
God.
I love that. Yeah, throw me
Do
those
you-
nice.
Okay, Andrew, I gotta answer this. I love it when people ask this. Andrew Koker said, "Do you guys have favorite baseball teams?" Thank you for pronouncing my. Oh, we pronounced it right. Okay, cool.
Let's
I was
go.
nervous I was gonna butcher that. Andrew, so I'm gonna speak for all of us. Our favorite team is the Seattle Mariners, hands down. By
Unfortunately.
far, we will always be Mariners fans. Hands down, die hard.
we
Regardless of how
were
bad
we
we
were
do.
in pull-ups the last time they were good, so we're waiting for that to come back around.
Okay, it's Coker. It's Coker. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Andrew.
So you pronounced it wrong.
Quackenbush buying another house in the Adirondacks, building AWA East Coast.
Hey,
Hey.
Quackenbush.
We'll have to expand out there.
Yeah, we'll have to go out there and what's it, christen the new house? What is it called when you like?
Pricing.
Yeah, Chrism.
Chrisen, yeah.
Yeah.
John Anderson,
Person.
ESPN Sports Center. I like John.
John Anderson's a funny
He's
guy.
a good. He's a really good.
He was
guy.
really good on Wipeout too.
Tim
Yeah,
Kirchen.
he's very good.
Yeah.
Let's get Tim Kirchen out here.
I don't. Scott Van
They're all
Pelt is
full
also
of
very
them.
good.
Yeah, right.
Stats.
Astros may win the World Series, but they're probably going to cheat again, so does it really count?
You know,
What are they saying about the Stros?
they're just saying that
They're gonna win.
I don't know. We get people in here a lot saying the Astros are really good. It's like
It's like, yeah, it's really
It's
easy
like,
to be good when you
alright.
know the pitch that's coming.
Yeah.
Like if I knew Peter was gonna throw me a curve, I just wait for it and tee up on it.
Well, he does, and he still misses it. So
It's unfortunate that Rob Manfred has no spine.
Yeah.
Dude, did you hear him get booed at the All-Star game yesterday?
No.
He should be. He should be getting. He should be getting booed until the day he retires. It's terrible.
Dude. I get stuck
Calling
to him too.
Calling the trophy just a lump of metal.
I'm sorry. That was a horrible punishment. I mean, you had
There wasn't a punishment.
You had a tier,
There was no
team
punishment.
clearly-
It encourages
clearly
cheating.
Yeah.
And they got caught, and they won the World Series, and that was all. That was all that happened.
Pats aren't gonna win anything. It's the Bucks.
Well, it's like
to cheat against the Mariners.
Yeah, I know, right? They should be ashamed.
Pats aren't winning anything anymore. They gotta wait until
Whipping a blind.
Yeah.
they just get lucky again. The Bucks might have a chance again this year. I'm not excited.
Yeah.
Patriots will win the Super Bowl with what quarterback?
Mac Jones.
All right. All right. I think we are gonna wrap it up there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna end it with Andrew and Quackenbush. Yanks fan, yeah, it's okay. I know you guys are having a rough year this year too. Mark's the man.
Hey, Andrew, we really appreciate you coming in, tuning in. Thank you so much for the support and hanging out, and thank you for the nice comments again. We appreciate it.
Also, shout out to hashtag Manfred sucks.
Yeah.
Very true. What do you think about the constant MLW trolls on chat? I think it's funny. At least they're giving us like the more they chat, the more they chat, the more our stream gets like updated.
Traction.
So
I personally love it. I mean, if we have ML Dub coming in here, we love that. I mean,
yeah, thanks for giving us views.
ML Dub
They've been going for a long time.
They've done great.
Yeah.
But if you're coming in here and you're gonna give us
crap,
a bunch of crap, we'll take it. If you're gonna be here to support us, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Whether we get a good comment or a bad comment, we're happy you're here.
You still got to view the video, so that's us.
Yeah.
All right, we good, fellas?
We're good.
Good. I'm tired.
I'm tired. I'm heading home. I'm gonna eat some dinner.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for watching and staying with us again. Look forward to seeing you guys Monday after this game for another post-game Q&A. Game on Monday starts at 5:45 Pacific Standard Time. Same as always.
Yep.
Yeah, we will be back then. Pete, what do you say, ballers?
Later, ballers. Dingers or nothing.